I'm EJ Williams for American Humane. For thousands of years, dogs have been our best friends in our worst times. Today, we're also learning that our best friends, millions of whom are abandoned each year, are often the best medicine when people are facing obstacles. To help both people and animals, organizations like American Humane have been working to harness the healing power of the human-animal bond, finding animals in need of forever homes and training them as life-saving service and therapy dogs to help our veterans, the elderly, and children overcome the daily obstacles of life. In this way, the rescued can become the rescuers. To find out how you can help give animals and the people they help a new leash on life, please visit AmericanHumane.org.
Show your colors loud and proud. Head over to shop.chattanoogafc.com and gear up with the latest Chattanooga FC merchandise. From jerseys and scarves to hats and accessories, everything you need to support your team in style is just a click away. Every purchase supports the club and spreads the Chattanooga FC spirit far and wide. Visit shop.chattanoogafc.com now and wear your heart on your sleeve.
While serving in Vietnam, a grenade took my ability to see. Today, I'm a sculptor. Now, my fingers are my eyes. I'm Michael Naranjo. As a veteran, I know the challenges of life can be great. In my art, turning a lump of clay into something beautiful, that is worth doing. Life is like that. We each must use what we can to make things better.
DAV helps veterans like Michael get the benefits they've earned. They help more than 1 million veterans every year in life-changing ways.
Now, I show others how they can create something with their own hands. I know it can do a lot of good. With support from DAV, more veterans can shape their lives into a thing of beauty. My victory is bringing beauty into the world.
Michael Naranjo, may your victories inspire many more. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Don't miss a moment of the action with the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Tune in for the full slate of games and experience the thrill of Chattanooga FC football wherever you are. From crucial league matches to electrifying cup battles, we've got it all covered. Be part of the journey every step of the way. Stay tuned to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and keep the game day spirit alive all season long.
At this very moment, Doctors Without Borders is on the ground in communities around the world, delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most. Our teams are bandaging war-wounded patients caught in the crossfire in Sudan, providing clean drinking water in Haiti, and performing emergency C-sections in Yemen. Doctors Without Borders teams are in over 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving work is made possible by our movement of supporters, people like you who help our patients even when they're half a world away. At Doctors Without Borders, we won't stop working to bring our patients and their communities from crisis to care.
At Chattanooga FC, we're more than just a football club. We're a community. Rooted in the heart of Chattanooga, we believe in bringing people together through the beautiful game. Our club thrives on the support and passion of our fans, volunteers, and local partners. Join us as we build a legacy of community, unity, and soccer. Together, we are stronger. Chattanooga FC, your community club.
Kids across America are going to school hungry. Millions of kids every day. Hungry kids get sick more often and can struggle in school. It can be harder for them to focus and learn. But one simple thing can help change all of this for a hungry child in America. Good healthy food and the energy it brings. With help from caring people across America, No Kid Hungry is providing healthy meals and hope to hungry kids so they can build better futures.
We want to ensure that all of our kids have healthy meals every day.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping feed our kids.
To learn more about ending child hunger in America, go to helpnokidhungry.org today.
Hey, Chattanooga Football Club fans! Want to stay up to date with all things Chattanooga FC? Then follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Catch behind-the-scenes action, player interviews, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Join our community online and be part of the excitement. Follow at Chattanooga FC today and never miss a beat. Let's turn the passion up a notch together.
No matter who we are or where we come from, we all experience difficulties in life.
Military veterans know that sometimes it takes strength and determination to make it through.
Whether it's obvious physical challenges or struggles on the inside, it takes strength to ask for help when you need it.
I knew that I had to get support, not just for me, but for the sake of my wife and kids.
Talking about it has helped me feel more like myself again.
Honestly, it was hard to open up at first, but it's changed my life for the better.
Learn how veterans like us have reached out for help. And hear stories of strength and recovery at maketheconnection.net.
Show your colors loud and proud. Head over to shop.chattanoogafc.com and gear up with the latest Chattanooga FC merchandise. From jerseys and scarves to hats and accessories, everything you need to support your team in style is just a click away. Every purchase supports the club and spreads the Chattanooga FC spirit far and wide. Visit shop.chattanoogafc.com now and wear your heart on your sleeve.
Want to get out of just about anything and look like an earth-saving hero? Just use the environment excuse. High school reunion? Ooh, sorry, can't. Planetary obligations. Unfortunate bridesmaid's dress. Unfortunately, you promised the climate you'd buy more vintage. Chauffeuring teens? Yeah, the earth really needs them to hoof it. That's right, the environment is always the best excuse. So go ahead, ask your bae to dim all the lights because carbon emissions. Tell your dad-botted dad to eat more plants, for the planet, obviously. Kindly tell the kids to stop asking for a new phone. I mean, e-waste, right? Find your out and opt in to cutting carbon. Just visit theenvironmentexcuse.org. A public service announcement brought to you by WildAid.
Don't miss a moment of the action with the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Tune in for the full slate of games and experience the thrill of Chattanooga FC football wherever you are. From crucial league matches to electrifying cup battles, we've got it all covered. Be part of the journey every step of the way. Stay tuned to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and keep the game day spirit alive all season long.
Hey, Chattanooga Football Club fans! Want to stay up to date with all things Chattanooga FC? Then follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Catch behind-the-scenes action, player interviews, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Join our community online and be part of the excitement. Follow at Chattanooga FC today and never miss a beat. Let's turn the passion up a notch together.
Hi, I'm EJ Williams for American Humane. For thousands of years, dogs have been our best friends in our worst times. Today, we're also learning that our best friends, millions of whom are abandoned each year, are often the best medicine when people are facing obstacles. To help both people and animals, Organizations like American Humane have been working to harness the healing power of the human-animal bond, finding animals in need of forever homes and training them as life-saving service and therapy dogs to help our veterans, the elderly, and children overcome the daily obstacles of life. In this way, the rescued can become the rescuers. To find out how you can help give animals and the people they help a new leash on life, please visit AmericanHumane.org.
Show your colors loud and proud. Head over to shop.chattanoogafc.com and gear up with the latest Chattanooga FC merchandise. From jerseys and scarves to hats and accessories, everything you need to support your team in style is just a click away. Every purchase supports the club and spreads the Chattanooga FC spirit far and wide. Visit shop.chattanoogafc.com now and wear your heart on your sleeve.
While serving in Vietnam, a grenade took my ability to see. Today, I'm a sculptor. Now, my fingers are my eyes. I'm Michael Naranjo. As a veteran, I know the challenges of life can be great. In my art, turning a lump of clay into something beautiful, that is worth doing. Life is like that. We each must use what we can to make things better.
DAV helps veterans like Michael get the benefits they've earned. They help more than 1 million veterans every year in life-changing ways.
Now, I show others how they can create something with their own hands. I know it can do a lot of good. With support from DAV, more veterans can shape their lives into a thing of beauty. My victory is bringing beauty into the world.
Michael Naranjo, may your victories inspire many more. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Don't miss a moment of the action with the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Tune in for the full slate of games and experience the thrill of Chattanooga FC football wherever you are. From crucial league matches to electrifying cup battles, we've got it all covered. Be part of the journey every step of the way. Stay tuned to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and keep the game day spirit alive all season long.
At this very moment, Doctors Without Borders is on the ground in communities around the world, delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most. Our teams are bandaging war-wounded patients caught in the crossfire in Sudan, providing clean drinking water in Haiti, and performing emergency C-sections in Yemen. Doctors Without Borders teams are in over 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving work is made possible by our movement of supporters, people like you who help our patients even when they're half a world away. At Doctors Without Borders, we won't stop working to bring our patients and their communities from crisis to care.
At Chattanooga FC, we're more than just a football club. We're a community. Rooted in the heart of Chattanooga, we believe in bringing people together through the beautiful game. Our club thrives on the support and passion of our fans, volunteers, and local partners. Join us as we build a legacy of community, unity, and soccer. Together, we are stronger. Chattanooga FC, your community club.
Kids across America are going to school hungry. Millions of kids every day. Hungry kids get sick more often and can struggle in school. It can be harder for them to focus and learn. But one simple thing can help change all of this for a hungry child in America. Good, healthy food and the energy it brings. With help from caring people across America, No Kid Hungry is providing healthy meals and hope to hungry kids so they can build better futures.
We want to ensure that all of our kids have healthy meals every day.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping feed our kids.
To learn more about ending child hunger in America, go to helpnokidhungry.org today.
Hey, Chattanooga Football Club fans! Want to stay up to date with all things Chattanooga FC? Then follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Catch behind-the-scenes action, player interviews, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Join our community online and be part of the excitement. Follow at Chattanooga FC today and never miss a beat. Let's turn the passion up a notch together.
No matter who we are or where we come from, we all experience difficulties in life.
Military veterans know that sometimes it takes strength and determination to make it through.
Whether it's obvious physical challenges or struggles on the inside, it takes strength to ask for help when you need it.
I knew that I had to get support, not just for me, but for the sake of my wife and kids.
Talking about it has helped me feel more like myself again.
Honestly, it was hard to open up at first, but it's changed my life for the better.
Learn how veterans like us have reached out for help. And hear stories of strength and recovery at maketheconnection.net.
Show your colors loud and proud. Head over to shop.chattanoogafc.com and gear up with the latest Chattanooga FC merchandise. From jerseys and scarves to hats and accessories, everything you need to support your team in style is just a click away. Every purchase supports the club and spreads the Chattanooga FC spirit far and wide. Visit shop.chattanoogafc.com now and wear your heart on your sleeve.
Want to get out of just about anything and look like an earth-saving hero? Just use the environment excuse. High school reunion? Ooh, sorry, can't. Planetary obligations. Unfortunate bridesmaid's dress. Unfortunately, you promised the climate you'd buy more vintage. Chauffeuring teens? Yeah, the earth really needs them to hoof it. That's right, the environment is always the best excuse. So go ahead, ask your bae to dim all the lights because carbon emissions. Tell your dad-botted dad to eat more plants, for the planet, obviously. Kindly tell the kids to stop asking for a new phone. I mean, e-waste, right? Find your out and opt in to cutting carbon. Just visit theenvironmentexcuse.org. A public service announcement brought to you by WildAid.
Don't miss a moment of the action with the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Tune in for the full slate of games and experience the thrill of Chattanooga FC football wherever you are. From crucial league matches to electrifying cup battles, we've got it all covered. Be part of the journey every step of the way. Stay tuned to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and keep the game day spirit alive all season long.
Hey, Chattanooga Football Club fans! Want to stay up to date with all things Chattanooga FC? Then follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Catch behind-the-scenes action, player interviews, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Join our community online and be part of the excitement. Follow at Chattanooga FC today and never miss a beat. Let's turn the passion up a notch together.
This is the Chattanooga Kickoff Network, home of football in the scenic city. Are you ready to enjoy the beautiful game together? I'm Brian Vale. We'll go shortly to Arnold Gold and Sarah White for pre-game notes and get to the stadium in short order as well. Today's broadcast is proudly brought to you on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network.
Thank you, Brian, and welcome, soccer fans. My name is Arnold Gold. As we gear up for an exciting match, our production team is thrilled to bring you all the action live. Remember, each match and event on our network is broadcast live.
Gathers it up on the edge of the 18, looking for help, gets around a defender, well struck, he scores! 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club! Coaches delivers a strike left side, 2-1 Chattanooga lead! Chattanooga Football Club out in front! Approaches, strikes right side, it's saved! Chattanooga Football Club wins in the shootout!
Hi Chattanooga FC fans, I'm Sarah White. We've got an exciting lineup for you today as we gear up for kickoff. Jump into the conversation on platforms like Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Your insights and enthusiasm significantly strengthen our community. You can find game day content, like our starting 11, game day guides, last-second information, and more now by visiting us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Game day snapshots? We'd love to see them. Tag us in your photos. Your vibrant energy is infectious, and celebrating those moments with you is what we're all about. Using our hashtags? Remember to include hashtag Chattanooga always and hashtag SomosCFC in your posts about Chattanooga FC. Let's unite on social media, unified in spirit. Whether we come out on top or not, we stand together. Show the world your support for the team, from home cheers to stadium roars. It's all for the love of soccer. Now, here's Brian.
Gabriel Schrei will be on the call today. We'll be going to him soon for pre-game. Don't go anywhere. You're tuned into the Chattanooga Kickoff Network.
Hey, Chattanooga Football Club fans! Want to stay up to date with all things Chattanooga FC? Then follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Catch behind-the-scenes action, player interviews, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Join our community online and be part of the excitement. Follow at Chattanooga FC today and never miss a beat. Let's turn the passion up a notch together.
Hi, I'm E.J. Williams for American Humane. For thousands of years, dogs have been our best friends in our worst times. Today, we're also learning that our best friends, millions of whom are abandoned each year, are often the best medicine when people are facing obstacles. To help both people and animals, organizations like American Humane have been working to harness the healing power of the human-animal bond, finding animals in need of forever homes and training them as life-saving service and therapy dogs to help our veterans, the elderly, and children overcome the daily obstacles of life. In this way, the rescued can become the rescuers. To find out how you can help give animals and the people they help a new leash on life, please visit AmericanHumane.org.
Show your colors loud and proud. Head over to shop.chattanoogafc.com and gear up with the latest Chattanooga FC merchandise. From jerseys and scarves to hats and accessories, everything you need to support your team in style is just a click away. Every purchase supports the club and spreads the Chattanooga FC spirit far and wide. Visit shop.chattanoogafc.com now and wear your heart on your sleeve.
While serving in Vietnam, a grenade took my ability to see. Today, I'm a sculptor. Now, my fingers are my eyes. I'm Michael Naranjo. As a veteran, I know the challenges of life can be great. In my art, turning a lump of clay into something beautiful, that is worth doing. Life is like that. We each must use what we can to make things better.
DAV helps veterans like Michael get the benefits they've earned. They help more than 1 million veterans every year in life-changing ways.
Now, I show others how they can create something with their own hands. I know it can do a lot of good. With support from DAV, more veterans can shape their lives into a thing of beauty. My victory is bringing beauty into the world.
Michael Naranjo, may your victories inspire many more. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Don't miss a moment of the action with the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Tune in for the full slate of games and experience the thrill of Chattanooga FC football wherever you are. From crucial league matches to electrifying cup battles, we've got it all covered. Be part of the journey every step of the way. Stay tuned to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and keep the game day spirit alive all season long.
At this very moment, Doctors Without Borders is on the ground in communities around the world, delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most. Our teams are bandaging war-wounded patients caught in the crossfire in Sudan, providing clean drinking water in Haiti, and performing emergency C-sections in Yemen. Doctors Without Borders teams are in over 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving work is made possible by our movement of supporters, people like you who help our patients even when they're half a world away. At Doctors Without Borders, we won't stop working to bring our patients and their communities from crisis to care.
At Chattanooga FC, we're more than just a football club. We're a community. Rooted in the heart of Chattanooga, we believe in bringing people together through the beautiful game. Our club thrives on the support and passion of our fans, volunteers, and local partners. Join us as we build a legacy of community, unity, and soccer. Together, we are stronger. Chattanooga FC, your community club.
Kids across America are going to school hungry. Millions of kids every day. Hungry kids get sick more often and can struggle in school. It can be harder for them to focus and learn. But one simple thing can help change all of this for a hungry child in America. Good healthy food and the energy it brings. With help from caring people across America, No Kid Hungry is providing healthy meals and hope to hungry kids so they can build better futures.
We want to ensure that all of our kids have healthy meals every day.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping feed our kids.
To learn more about ending child hunger in America, go to helpnokidhungry.org today.
Hey, Chattanooga Football Club fans. Want to stay up to date with all things Chattanooga FC? Then follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Catch behind-the-scenes action, player interviews, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Join our community online and be part of the excitement. Follow at Chattanooga FC today and never miss a beat. Let's turn the passion up a notch together.
No matter who we are or where we come from, we all experience difficulties in life.
Military veterans know that sometimes it takes strength and determination to make it through.
Whether it's obvious physical challenges or struggles on the inside, it takes strength to ask for help when you need it.
I knew that I had to get support, not just for me, but for the sake of my wife and kids.
Talking about it has helped me feel more like myself again.
Honestly, it was hard to open up at first, but it's changed my life for the better.
Learn how veterans like us have reached out for help. And hear stories of strength and recovery at maketheconnection.net.
Welcome, sports fans, to another thrilling edition of football, brought to you by the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. As the sun dips below the horizon, the lights of the stadium ignite, casting a glow on the anticipation that fills the air. The stage is set in Chattanooga, where history has been written and legends born, and tonight we add another chapter. From heart-stopping plays to breathtaking victories, the spirit of competition burns brightly here. The teams are lining up, strategies have been crafted, and all eyes are on the field. This is where dreams are chased, where heroes emerge, and where moments become memories that last a lifetime. So, grab your jerseys, wave your flags, and join us as we embark on a journey of passion, pride, and power. Whether you're at the stadium, at home, or on the move, you won't miss a beat with us. This is the Chattanooga Kickoff Network, your front row ticket to the heart of football. Are you ready? Because the game is about to begin. Let the kickoff commence.
From the heart of the action, this is the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Two teams come together in a battle of skill, strategy, and determination. With every pass, every tackle, and every score, we'll be right here bringing the excitement directly to you. Stay tuned because kickoff is moments away. This is where the thrill begins. Welcome to the game. Standing by with the call, we go to Gabriel Schrei.
Good evening and welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, coming to you live with Pro Side Soccer as part of our coverage this season on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. We're about to get underway, and the tension in the air really palpable tonight. A big matchup. These two playing for the first time ever as division rivals on the road. Chattanooga Football Club, who is 3-0-2, 3 wins, 2 draws, taking on Atlanta United 2 on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Atlanta United 2 won 3-0. They played the 3 draws in this short season. Really have struggled to come up with the big wins when they needed them. We'll see if they can snap that streak and get back to their winning ways against Chattanooga Football Club tonight at Fifth Third Stadium. On the road, I'm Gabriel Schrei. Thanks so much for being with us. Tonight, Atlanta United 2 wearing their black kits, looking good. Burgundy accents, gold stripes up and down the sides. Chattanooga Football Club wearing their white road unis, all white with dark navy accents. Atlanta United 2 down to the right side. Chattanooga Football Club down to the left. These two clubs really need this win. Chattanooga Football Club is off to a very hot start. 12 points already in league play. They're third in the East out of 14 teams. First in the Southeast Division. Now here in Georgia, taking on Atlanta United 2, who is 13th in the East, 5th in the Southeast. There's kickoff, and we're underway in Kennesaw. Chattanooga wins it. Anatoly Prepelica, long delivery, far side into the wing. Both clubs take it this, and it rolls over the touchline off the far side of the pitch. Chattanooga will throw in. Quick start for Chattanooga, getting down to the attacking end. Chattanooga undefeated in league play. Atlanta United 2 have been outscored 9-1 in back-to-back losses. Off the throw-in, Atlanta United comes up with a takeaway. Doesn't last long. A quick foul suffered by Taylor Gray as there's a ton of contact. A couple of reasons that this is a tall order for Chattanooga Football Club on the road tonight. A key one is just the lineup for this Atlanta United 2 roster. A really impressive set of guys on the pitch. Cohen starting between the post. In the back, it's Williams, Morales, Edwards. In the middle, we've got Okello and Armas. Gallardo, Firmino, Brennan, and Tamimi up front. Tamimi and Firmino are our guys to watch. Firmino bouncing back and forth, kind of rubber banding between MLS and MLS Next Pro. So an early kick for Chattanooga from just outside the 18. This is a prime opportunity. Taken by Alex McGrath, delivered back door and sent away by Atlanta United. Well played defensively in the early stages to prevent a sure scoring chance. Moving this around. And this escapes over the far side. Deflected away, rolls into the wing, and kept from becoming a more dangerous chance for Chattanooga by Atlanta United 2. Really well played defensively. The lineup for Chattanooga, starting in goal, Jonathan Burke. On the back, it's Williams, Prepelica, Sarsar, and Garvanian. McGrath, Arthur, and Garcia Sosa in the middle. James, Rivas, and Taylor Gray up front for Chattanooga. Chattanooga off the throw-in, battling with it, taken by Atlanta United. They've got a head of steam, moving right to left, and now a foul by the captain, Alex McGrath. Chattanooga's Alex McGrath cuts off Firmino, who is rolling his way down the 90. As he's tripped up, Atlanta United keeps the ball near the midfield stripe. They've got it in the center circle, chipping it back and forth, looking for space to work with. Not a lot yet. Armas sends it to the close touch line, gathered on this close side by Williams, who's looking to attack, walking it up the sideline. Atlanta has it forced out by Chattanooga. Now a throw-in into the wing on the close side. Firmino with the ball. Delivered towards the 18. Gonna have to work it back towards the midfield stripe from left to right. Big retreat here by Atlanta United. All the way back along the middle of the pitch. Morales gonna send it back to Cohen, the keeper. The distance all the way to the back, a full reset for Atlanta United 2, not liking the pressure of Chattanooga Football Club. Through traffic, Atlanta United delivers this towards the midfield stripe. Firmino can't keep it. Going to try again. Close side along the touchline for Atlanta United. Gallardo delivers to the back corner of the 18. Looking inside, here's a pass to the goal box and off the side of the twine. This one rattles over the goal line and up into the tunnel. We remain scoreless in the 4th minute from Kennesaw, Georgia. Really nice attack by Atlanta United 2, rumbling their way down the field of play, up the grass in Fifth Third Stadium. Getting off a nice shot from the corner of the goal box on a great pass inside. Unable to capitalize, but now our first look at a set piece for Atlanta United. Coming from the corner. They're going to come from the far side. Skying this. Deflected away by Jonathan Burke. Taylor Gray swats it away. Loose on the penalty arc. A race to the football. Atlanta United chips it to the corner for Firmino. Lost by him. Armas gathers it for Atlanta. Being pursued by number 71, James. Now McGrath in pursuit of the ball as it's passed all the way back. Working it back and forth, Atlanta playing some keep away. Armas comes to the close side. Williams, long feed, cut off by Prepelica, and he sends it to Burke, the keeper, on the far left. Chattanooga now with the ball. Great turnover created by the veteran, the big guy, the center back, Anatoly Prepelica. Anatoly delivers a rocket far side. Headed by Atlanta, trying to keep that from being forward progress for Taylor Gray, and cut off again at the midfield stripe and sent back. A nice cutoff. Ramzi Kawazmi finding the ball near the center of the pitch, sends it down into the 18 of Chattanooga, so CFC will reset. Left to right, Chattanooga goes. From the 18 to the midfield stripe, Alex McGrath just behind it, delivers up. Garcia Sosa back to McGrath, close side, Jalen James. Chattanooga has a head of steam. Long pass into the 18, cut off by Atlanta United. Looking inside for Alex McGrath, really well played defensively by Atlanta United. No time to break that down and catch our breath. Throw in by Chattanooga. Atlanta United, another big play defensively. And as they clear this, a violation, a foul and a card assessed against Anatoly near the midfield stripe. So we see Atlanta's man go down hard in the early stages. Tamimi Anatoly Prepelica right beside him, and a flag thrown right away against Mr. Anatoly Prepelica, the defender from Moldova. The big guy has played really clean at center back this season. That's just his 4th yellow card. He has been a towering menace in the 18 for attacking offenses. Chattanooga has loved having him on the back. Very reliable presence. Atlanta takes back over the ball. They're going to go back to their keeper, Cohen, on the far right. Passes it towards the far touchline. One pass now to midfield stripe. Going to go back into the center of the backside of the pitch. Rolling all the way back to Cohen, not liking the attack. Atlanta taking their time, looking for some good strategy. They want space to work with the ball. They've tried to flex Chattanooga early and see what they could do. We've still got a clean sheet. Rolling into the 8th minute in Kennesaw, Georgia. Scoreless between Atlanta United 2, Chattanooga Football Club. Quick pass up to the midfield stripe. Long delivery for Atlanta United. Finding Gallardo along the touchline. He walks it into the wing, and it's set off on a slide by Anatoly Prepelica. Thrown in by Firmino. Gallardo in the corner. Chips it back door. Headed away by Garvanian. Regathered by Atlanta United on the penalty arc. Looking for that pass. Alex McGrath defensively making it difficult. Sent to the far corner of the 18. Driving inside Atlanta United. Can't get a shot off as Garvanian plays some nice defense all the way to the end line. We remain scoreless, closing in on our 9th minute of play from Fifth Third Stadium in Kennesaw, Georgia. Chattahooligans traveled very well for tonight's match, out in force at Fifth Third Stadium. You can hear them chanting now, going back and forth with the Atlanta United fans. The corner is just going to be sent on. One pass now, 2 out to the penalty arc, and Firmino skies this. Got a boot on it and put a lot of force on the ball, but it sails on him up into the stands behind the post, and we remain scoreless. Chattanooga will take back over with the ball. Quick look at some numbers that have driven these clubs so far this season. Atlanta United 1-3-0. 3 losses, 2 in a row for Atlanta. They've been outscored 9-1 in their last 2 matches. Atlanta takes it away from Chattanooga, walking towards the 18. One player goes down, now 2. Nick Firmino comes up with the ball. Firmino inside, back door, right out front. Tamimi on the penalty arc, delivered to the corner, close side. Atlanta chipped back door for the header and cleared away by Garvanian and Chattanooga. Gathered by Taylor Gray. He's going to put this along the edge of the 18. Now down to the touchline, and Chattanooga able to clear the ball towards the midfield stripe. Rivas Murillo can't keep it away from Atlanta United. Taken back by Garcia Sosa. Taylor Gray rolling this to Jesse Williams, close side. Chattanooga, Jalen James working left to right. They've got a head of steam, battling towards the 18, and Chattanooga sends it back to Alex McGrath in the middle of the attacking third of the pitch. Chattanooga, far side. CFC slowing it a bit on the midfield stripe with the ball. Jude Arthur, standing near the very center of the field, gives it off to Prepelica, who's on the back side of the center circle. Scoreless in Kennesaw, Georgia, midway through the 10th minute between Atlanta United and Chattanooga Football Club. Prepelica on the center circle, looking for help. Chattanooga going to go all the way back to Burke. Chattanooga Football Club undefeated in MLSNP play through the early stages of their first season as a part of the league, and they are way up in the Eastern Conference standings at number 3, first in the Southeast Division with 12 total points. Their record is 3-0-2, no losses. Chattanooga from the midfield stripe, long pass, looking for Garcia Sosa. Cohen chips it into the wing, and now off of Rivas Murillo's face and over the end line. He's down. Hopefully he's all right. Guy who joined the roster last Friday, Ramsey Kawazmi for Providence College, played 88 games in the NCAA and came to Atlanta United from Louisville of the United Soccer League championship side. Puts that off of the face of Rivas Murillo, and over the end line, he's down and checked on. Looks like he'll be able to play on as they help him back to his feet. Scoreless in Kennesaw, Georgia, closing in on the 12th minute of play between Atlanta and Chattanooga. Melanie Schaefer, the trainer for Chattanooga Football Club, on the road with the franchise tonight, helping him off of the pitch, and we continue on. Chattanooga, Atlanta United Atlanta with the ball, working right to left, walking very slowly up the grass in Kennesaw, Georgia. Long delivery to the close side, found by Jacob Williams. Williams looking through traffic, taken by Jesse Williams of Chattanooga the field. Last touched by Nick Firmino, so he'll turn it over to Jesse Williams. That's quite the interesting tandem of talent spearing in Kennesaw. A lot of great names on the pitch tonight. Excited to see them duking it out, going head-to-head. Firmino, a guy who has rubbered back and forth between the MLS side for Atlanta United and the next pro side. He's been really successful, scored 16 goals last season. He's off to a hot start in 2024 and excited to see him playing against Chattanooga tonight. Almost into the 13th minute from Kennesaw, scoreless between Atlanta and Chattanooga. Long pass for CFC. James back over the midfield stripe to Jesse Williams, who goes to the center. Long feed to the far side to Milo Garvanian, who is being harassed and has to step around the defender. Loses the ball to Atlanta, taken back by Chattanooga. Prepelica gathers it up just beyond the penalty arc of CFC. From left to right, he passes this to the midfield stripe. Jalen James has it stolen away by Jacob Williams. Noble Okello to Firmino, who's on the stripe. And the violation, Garcia Sosa gives this back to Atlanta as he trips up Firmino. Didn't look intentional. Jalen James being warned by the official. Put a boot on the ball late. Keeping it away from Javier Armas, the central midfielder from Spain. Not sure if he did that on purpose or not, but the referees certainly seem to think he did. Foot race to the ball on the far side of the wing. Atlanta wins this and chips it off of the pitch. So Rivas Murillo will throw in for Chattanooga. The officials tonight, Mario Merich, the head referee, Hillis Waddell III, the assistant referee, Jackson Krauser, the backside referee, Kyle Johnston, the fourth official. Chattanooga throwing in from the far corner. They're down on the right side. Chattanooga towards the 18, gathered up by Alex McGrath on the corner of the 18, looking outside. Jude Arthur keeps it away from Nick Firmino, all the way back to Prepelica. Prepelica standing near the center circle. Chattanooga facing a lot of heat. Farid Sarsar working this all around. Chipped down towards the 18 and taken by Atlanta United in the middle of the back third. Sent over the top of the defense by Gallardo. Matias is looking for Firmino. This rolls all the way back to Burke, and Chattanooga will take over on the very back side. Scoreless as we enter the 15th minute from Kennesaw, Georgia, between Chattanooga and Atlanta United 2. Chattanooga, Prepelica standing just beyond the 18, rolling it back and forth. Jesse Williams across the field to Farid Sarsar. Picking his way down the grass. Deflected. This one rattles off of the pitch into the bench of Atlanta United 2. Two great bench bosses tonight. These two clubs have great leadership. Steve Cook, the head coach for Atlanta United 2. It's his third year with the club. Joined as head coach 2021. Formerly with Seattle Sounders. 3 MLS Cup appearances. Had a wonderful career. He's been an interim head coach throughout his career already. Multiple stints as a director of soccer operations. Atlanta United throws in from in front of their own bench. They're just beyond the midfield stripe in the attacking third. Long pass, Williams, close side, hooking up with Gallardo. Back out front. A couple of passes. Armas looking towards the 18, cut off by Chattanooga on the penalty arc. Prepelica to James. He's double teamed and is able to play some keep away with Gallardo. Can't get it off of the boots of Jacob Williams. Chattanooga will throw in. Jesse Williams told by the referee not to throw it forward. Has to wait a moment. Williams is a great addition for Chattanooga. 220 minutes already for him. Represents Trinidad and Tobago internationally. He's already missed a match for his international duties. Wonderful player on the backside. He's been fantastic so far. He's from Port of Spain and Trinidad and Tobago. 80% of his passes completed so far this season for Chattanooga.
Atlanta, a takeaway on a dump. Cohen works this around Jalen James, who's streaking inside. Big collision. Atlanta United looking for the takeaway. Nutmegged Williams to Gallardo. Gallardo can't keep it away from Williams initially. Gets it back on the midfield stripe. One pass now, two, taken by Chattanooga and deflected off the boots of the attacker Garcia Sosa and out of play by Jacob Williams. The left back from Maryland comes after Garcia Sosa, forces it out of play, and the midfielder from Mexico can't keep it rolling on the pitch, but Chattanooga has the ball. Midway through the 17th minute, scoreless in Kennesaw. Jesse Williams to throw in for Chattanooga. They're working left to right. He's just outside of the wing on the close side. Williams deep into the wing, sent right back off by Atlanta. Chattanooga will throw in again. Chattanooga very efficient attacking this season. Williams on to Garcia Sosa, overshoots him, taken near the middle of the field by Noble Okello. He skies this out to the far side. Atlanta battling it against Milo Garvanian, and he chips the ball off the field. Okello will throw in this time. Atlanta United 2, scoreless midway through our 18th in Kennesaw, Georgia, as Cohen, the keeper for Atlanta, will reset us on the far right. Sends this out into the pitch. Morales, the center back from Decatur, Georgia, to the close side. One pass now to Jacob Williams looking up the field. Back from the stripe, didn't like it. Caught on the boots of Jacob Williams. He goes back to Cohen playing keep away. Rivas Murillo coming down, crashing towards the goal box. Atlanta United trying the far side. Okello away from Garcia Sosa. Here's a head of steam. Tamimi attacking. Left off, side of the 18. Chipped inside. Chattanooga deflected, and now the whistle. Chattanooga hit with a call on the backside. A great attack by Atlanta United. Forces the foul by Chattanooga. They're pleading their case. Alex McGrath representing a group of white kits. Scoreless for the moment. A couple of great passes on the very far side result in the penalty kick for Atlanta United. A really good pass by Kareem Tamimi, putting the ball down along the edge of the 18. Chattanooga fouls. Here's the penalty kick midway through our 19th minute. Scoreless for now. To take the kick, it's Javier Armas. He's already scored twice this season. Armas just beyond the spot. Our referee walking it back. Mario Maric, the signal. Armas, right side, he finds the twine. 1-0 Atlanta United 2. In Kennesaw, Georgia, they lead early against Chattanooga Football Club. Armas scores. Midway through our 20th minute. 1-0 Atlanta United. And on a penalty kick, Chattanooga allows that. Alex McGrath still pleading his case with Maric, who throws up the shrug. We'll play on. Chattanooga trailing 1-0, closing in on our 21st minute of play between Atlanta United 2, Chattanooga Football Club from Kennesaw, Georgia. Thanks for being with us, Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Appreciate you tuning in. Chattanooga will have the ball and go back to work after Armas scored from the penalty spot. Really well played by Armas. Chattanooga takes this from the center circle, far side, Taylor Gray through traffic, McGrath. He's going to go back to the stripe. All the way back to the center back, Prepelica. Delivers a laser up the grass. Rivas Murillo through traffic. Left off into the 18 and cut off by the defender. Sent up into the air. McGrath pursuing it. The header, Okello, collides with him. Chipped over the top of one defender by Gallardo. Atlanta United. Centered up by Tamimi. Armas, far side. Atlanta looking for that same attack on Chattanooga. Backdoor, Garvanian tilting. Gets it off of his heels and out of play. Well played by Garvanian, just able to cut that off. Luke Brennan was making his way up the field very quickly for Atlanta United, looking to put A shot on the twine. And Atlanta leads 1-0 in our 22nd minute from Kennesaw, Georgia at Fifth Third Bank Stadium. Now we'll see a set piece for Atlanta United. They're going to go from the far corner. Taking a look at Atlanta United's efficiency so far this season, they're averaging almost 15 shots per game, but only 5.5 on target. Here's the corner, chipped inside and headed away by Prepolitsa, regathered by Atlanta. Brennan taken down by Taylor Gray and immediately blown dead by Marich. Midway through the 22nd, 1-0 Atlanta United 2. Pro side soccer from Kennesaw, Georgia between Chattanooga and Atlanta United. Atlanta will have this from the spot just inside the touchline, far side. They're going to take a shot. Blitzed inside, towards the goal box, cleared away by Chattanooga. Ariel on the corner of the 18, coming back down, and Garvanian boots this one way up towards the midfield stripe on the far side and off of the field. Out of play, Atlanta United will throw in from just behind the midfield stripe midway through the 23rd minute, where they lead 1-0 against Chattanooga Football Club. Onto the field, Atlanta United going all the way back and trying the close side. Morales, the center back from Decatur. Williams to Firmino. Nick Firmino, heavily defended by Jesse Williams, and now Jalen James. Back to Williams, who's in trouble. He chips it to Cohen. James attacking, and Cohen puts this away far side. Well played by Cohen, keeping it away from Jalen James. Just the 5th player ever to score a hat trick in the first half of an MLS Next Pro match. And as Garvanian went after the ball, a collision with a defender, he's still down. Marich wants Garvanian back onto his boots, calling to him to stand up. He's back on his feet, will play on. Chattanooga will have a kick from the back third of the attacking side, maybe 25 feet beyond the midfield stripe. McGrath sends it backwards to the center back, Prepolitsa. 1-0 Atlanta United, closing in on the 25th minute of play from Fifth Third Bank Stadium. In Kennesaw, Georgia, Chattanooga trails to Atlanta United. Far side, Fareed Sarsar. Nick Firmino is trailing back and forth, pursuing the ball. Garcia Sosa attacked by him. He gives it off to Jesse Williams. Firmino takes the ball away, looking for Okello. Garcia Sosa can't keep it near the midfield stripe as the clear goes beyond him, and the center back Prepolitsa regathers. Prepolitsa with the ball again. Goes far side for Sarsar. Chattanooga looking to work left to right. Instead, the ball all the way back to the keeper, Jonathan Burke. Chattanooga trailing 1-0 on the road in Kennesaw, Georgia. Long ball for Chattanooga. Cohen headers it away from Taylor Gray. Blown dead again by Marich. And the head referee officiating this closely. So the ball goes to Cohen and Atlanta United 2. No work right to left, just beyond the 18, the kick. Atlanta United this season, 380 passes per match, 440 attempted. They've done very well moving the ball. That's about 87% of their passes are connections. Ball delivered back to Cohen again, all the way down to our right, playing keep away with Rivas Murillo of Chattanooga. Okello through traffic, working right to left over the midfield stripe, delivered close side, ahead of steam for Gallardo. Atlanta United backdoor the header, and Burke sells out as this one rolls over the end line. It remains 1-0 Atlanta United lead in Kennesaw, Georgia. Chattanooga trailing in the 26th minute. We're closing in on our 27th. Jonathan Burke, the keeper for Chattanooga, will put us back underway. He's wearing light blue tonight, all the way down on the far left side. Prepolitsa up the field to McGrath, the captain. He's had an electric season so far. Alex McGrath really heating up towards the end of last season. He's scored 4 goals already this year. Played every single minute of every match. 86% of his passes on target. He's got an assist to go with it. Midfielder from Spennymoor has been the man for Chattanooga Football Club. This is his 81st match ever as a full pro. 20 total goals, and again, 4 of them this season. He scored 7 last year as well for Chattanooga, as they basically ran the table during the regular season in NISA. Chattanooga, Taylor Gray chipped around the defender, gathered in the back. Working with this is Jacob Williams, all the way back to Cohen, who's standing on the edge of the goal box. Closing in on the 28th minute, where it's 1-0. Chattanooga trailing to Atlanta United. Atlanta United all the way back to Cohen. Cohen far side. Atlanta looking for space. From the penalty arc. Atlanta United working this back and forth and continuously not finding what they like. Now it's Kawazmi who's picking his way up the grass. Over the midfield stripe looking for a pass. This one sails and blown dead again by Marich. Referee officiating tonight very closely. Atlanta United throws in. All the way back towards Cohen. Centered up to Morales. Morales towards the midfield stripe to Firmino. Nick to the center circle. Back to Firmino. He's heavily defended. Escapes one defender. Jude Arthur getting handsy as he goes down. Now the whistle blown. Arthur grabbing at Firmino, putting him down into the grass. Play blown dead. We're into the 29th minute in Kennesaw, Georgia, where it's 1-0 Atlanta United 2. Okello will take the kick. Back across the center circle, far side for Atlanta United. Ramsey into traffic. Firmino looking outside, and the outlet pass sails. He was looking for Matt Edwards, the center back from Apex, North Carolina. That one trails out of play over the far touchline. Edwards, a product of the NCAA system, played for the Tar Heels in North Carolina, transitioned to a full pro in late 2023. 13 appearances entering tonight. This is his 14th as a professional. And he's played most of the time that Atlanta United has been on the pitch this season. His best trait is his passing, 92% of his passes on target. Atlanta United the takeaway over the midfield stripe. Matias Gallardo working right to left, down along the sideline, now double teamed and sent off. Jesse Williams, Alex McGrath shutting him down. Atlanta United will throw in. Back to Williams. Jacob inside. Now to the far side. Delivered there by Morales. Morales has played every minute so far this season for Atlanta. Atlanta attacking right to left. Long feed. Nick Firmino just beyond the 18. Enters inside of it and taken away by Chattanooga. Garcia Sosa, he's got a head of steam. And a huge collision with Okello. My goodness. Garcia Sosa just lowers his shoulder and goes over the top of Garcia Sosa. Noble Okello, extensive league experience, over 100 professional matches, MLS, USL Championship, comes here from Toronto. And Marich is just having none of it, throwing another card. This time, the yellow is going to be against Atlanta United and Matias Gallardo, the midfielder from Argentina. That's his second yellow of the season, or his third rather. He's already received 2, excuse me. Chattanooga down on the far left, trailing 1-0 midway through our 31st minute. Garvanian to Sarsar. He's on the very center of the field, midway between the 18 and the center circle on the backside. Long pass, midfield stripe. Garcia Sosa looking for Jalen James. It's lost and goes over the end line. Cohen and Atlanta United will take over. They've got the lead, they've got the ball. 32nd minute coming up. From Kennesaw, Georgia at Fifth Third Bank Stadium, it's Pro Side Soccer. Chattanooga on the road, taking on Atlanta United 2. Atlanta picking their way up the pitch. One pass, now two. Looking far side, Kawazmi. Atlanta to Okello. Okello leaves it off for Jacob Williams. He's looking through traffic for help. Finds Firmino. Firmino heavily defended by Arthur. Alex McGrath attacking. This one kept away by Morales. Shifts his body through traffic, up the field. Kareem Tamimi skies this out far side, finding Luke Brennan. Brennan into the wing, working right to left. Pass out to the corner. Atlanta loses this momentarily as Edwards will regather. Walking back towards the center circle, Atlanta, they lead 1-0, 33rd minute coming. Atlanta. Williams comes to the close side, back and forth he goes, he's got it again. In the corner near the midfield stripe of the attacking third. Rolling, Morales far side. Kawazmi looking for help as he attacks, right to left. Passed away, now sent back out, up to Morales. He's in the very center of the field, midfield stripe, center circle on the spot. Through traffic, Atlanta, one pass now, two looking for Firmino down along the 18. Williams gets it. Sends it far side to Taylor Gray, stolen back by Luke Brennan. Brennan into the wing, looking for help in the 18, heavily defended by Taylor Gray. Dicing it up, gives the ball off along the touchline. Brennan goes down, we play on. Okello back and forth, Atlanta United center circle. He's got Morales. Morales to the close side. Jacob Williams down into the wing, attacking here, looking for help is Gallardo. Double team, gives it off. Nick Firmino walking towards the 18. Firmino has it back in the 18, cuts inside, looking for help. Well struck, this one deflected away by Anatoly Prepelica. The center back cuts off Nick Firmino in the 33rd minute and keeps it 1-0 between Atlanta and Chattanooga. And so now we'll see another set piece for Atlanta United 2. Going to the corner is Matias Gallardo. Gallardo, the attacker from Argentina. No scoring yet this season. Came from River Plate's reserve team. 9 appearances since his transition from River Plate. 4 of them this season. He's got 2 starts, including today. Closing in on the 35th minute where it's 1-0 Atlanta United 2 lead Chattanooga Football Club. The corner coming for Atlanta United 2. Gallardo looking out into the 18. Hoping for help on this. Chipped backside, skying it out. Firmino, a nice header, and again deflected away by Anatoly Prepelica. He keeps it 1-0, 35th minute of play between Atlanta and Chattanooga. The Battle of I-75 is what I called it on Twitter, but the soccer down here guys are calling it the 90-minute drive, which I like that. I don't dislike that at all, actually. That could stick. I just thought the Battle of I-75 was funny. The 90-minute drive is kind of funny too, though. I don't know. I want to know what your name is for the matchup between Atlanta and Chattanooga. They're calling, if you didn't catch it, I'm sure you probably did, they're calling Huntsville and Chattanooga the Tennessee River Derby. We got to get something. That's why I'm kind of thinking I-75, but maybe it could be the railroad something. I don't know. Atlanta United working right to left. Pass down towards the 18 is deflected away and out of play. So Chattanooga will take over with the ball. Milo Garvanian to Jude Arthur. Arthur is somebody we haven't seen much of yet. Just joining up with Chattanooga Football Club for their last match. Played 68 minutes against Huntsville City Football Club. Arthur is from Accra, Ghana. The midfielder has had an illustrious career before arriving in Chattanooga. This is his 137th appearance as a full professional. And in that time, he's been electric. 9,000 minutes played, scored some goals, he's got some assists. Really just a shutdown defender on the back, though. A long pass for Chattanooga is signaled offside. Flag thrown up. Call made by Hillis Waddell III. Ball goes back to Atlanta United. They lead 1-0 as we're about to cross into the 37th minute from Fifth Third Bank Stadium in Kennesaw, Georgia. Atlanta with the ball. They're way down to the right, working right to left. Here's a long pass. Okello leaves it off on the midfield stripe. Nick Firmino around Arthur, cut off by James. And this one rolls out of play. Matias Gallardo could have picked that up and kept working with it. Instead, he pulls up, lets the ball go off the pitch in the 37th. 1-0 Atlanta. Throw in coming. Chattanooga will throw in. Jalen James to throw in the ball. James over the top of Gallardo to Garcia Sosa. Kept away from Jacob Williams. Jalen James is triple teamed and tripped by Okello. Noble Okello playing very physical in this first half of this matchup. A laser over the top of his head by Garcia Sosa to send a message. Chattanooga into the attacking third, left to right. The captain McGrath, far side. Milo Garvanian, heavily defended by Luke Brennan, tries to go up the field to Taylor Gray and sent off by Matt Edwards. Chattanooga will throw in, far touchline, midway between the center circle and the 18 as they work left to right. They trail 1-0 in the 38th minute to Atlanta United 2. All the way back, center circle, Jesse Williams to Fareed Sarsar. He's behind the midfield stripe, about 20 feet behind it. To the captain, Alex McGrath from Spennymoor. Distributed close side to Jude Arthur. Arthur, midfield stripe, harassed by Firmino, playing some keep away. Arthur, again to Sarsar. Fareed, looking for help up the field, nobody open. Wants to deliver that long pass, instead left off for Garvanian, who's on the stripe. All the way back to the center back, Anatoly Prepelica. Close side, Jesse Williams. Williams along the touchline, doesn't like the pressure delivered here. He's going to go back as well from Gallardo. Fareed Sarsar. Long pass for Taylor Gray, a header. It's loose in traffic. Atlanta United with it for a moment. And now the foul. Blown dead. Chattanooga thought they had something going. Atlanta United takes it away. Playing keep away with McGrath off the quick kick. Sent by Noble Okello all the way back to the penalty arc. Morales has it there. He goes back up the field. Firmino had it for a moment. Now to the close side to Jacob Williams. Midway between the 18 and the center circle on the far right side. It's Atlanta United with the ball and a 1-0 lead. Closing in on our 40th minute of play. Atlanta sends it back to the keeper who's in the goal box, Cohen. Cohen has done a great job so far. He hasn't faced a lot of shots, though. Really low action for the keeper. He's just had to stay in place. Atlanta tries to send this up the field, taken by Chattanooga. Jesse Williams playing keep away, harassed by Matias Gallardo. Looking inside, Firmino had it for a moment and he loses it over the close sideline. Atlanta is way down into the attacking third, but they turn it back over to Chattanooga. Jesse Williams will throw in for CFC. The defender from Port of Spain looking for help. Thrown in, Jalen James picking his way through traffic. Somehow gets it around a defender. Rivas Murillo goes far side. Staying on side is Taylor Gray. Onto the corner of the 18. Chip to Jalen James, and Noble Okello cuts off the beautiful pass. He's going to send this out of play on the far side. It keeps it 1-0. Shuts down what was just a fantastic chance for Chattanooga Football Club. They'll throw in quickly. The captain, McGrath, all the way back, rolling this to the stripe. Prepelica to Fareed Sarsar. Fareed to Anatoly, the Moldovan. Long ball rolling and rattling through traffic, taken by Gallardo. Matias has a head of steam. He's got help in a convoy, working right to left, double teamed. He goes down in the foul. A ton of contact as he is swarmed by Chattanooga defenders and goes down on the grass. In the 41st minute, 1-0 Atlanta United 2. Mario Maric is all business. He's calling everything when he sees it. Atlanta United will have the kick. The spot, though, is midway. I mean, that's a long one between the center circle and the penalty arc. That's about 100 feet out. We'll see it. Matias Gallardo chipped backside, and it sails on him. He's looking for the right side of the goal box, looking for help. had two players parked that are looking to put a header on it and put that towards the post. Instead, it sails and goes over the end line, so Jonathan Burke will put us back underway. Jonathan Burke back starting tonight for Chattanooga Football Club. First ever season as a full pro was last year. He was fantastic in college. Played for the Eastern Illinois Panthers from 2018 to 2022. Had an extra year of eligibility because of the coronavirus. Transferred to Drake and played for the Bulldogs for his final year in 2023. And he was just amazing playing college soccer. Lit up the NCAA world. Put the Eastern Illinois Panthers on the map. They've got a great venue up there. Cold weather when they start their year, but a great venue nonetheless for the Panthers. Atlanta United's got the ball back. They lead 1-0. Closing in on the 43rd minute of play. This half is winding to a close. Long pass, midfield stripe to Mimi, far side, just inside the touchline. Atlanta driving towards the 18. Here's a shot at Sales. Matias Gallardo regathers and fires a shot that goes high. Back into the stands, and it remains 1-0. Atlanta United in the lead. They keep putting shots towards Burke. Chattanooga will take back over with a ball inside of 3 minutes to play in this first half. Of course, we'll have some added time. Lots of stoppage in this half. Hard to say how much. I would guess 3 minutes worth. We're in the 43rd minute. 42:30 has elapsed of this first half where it's 1-0 Atlanta United. Chattanooga with the ball back on the edge of their own 18. Back and forth they go. Now Anatoly Prempelica walking it towards the center circle. Deflected off the side of a boot. Garcia Sosa has it booted away. Jacob Williams put it back towards the Chattanooga 18 for Atlanta. Jesse Williams can't work through traffic. Taken by Gallardo in the wing. Chipped inside. Centering feed. Here's a sidestep to Mimi. The shot and covered by Jonathan Burke. Burke sells out to make the save for Chattanooga Football Club. It remains 1-0 as Burke goes sideways, diving onto the ball. In our 44th minute, Jonathan Burke, a show-stopping save. Chattanooga with the ball. They're working left to right and trailing 1-0. What a nice pass to Alex McGrath. Milo Garvanian redirected that. Taken away by Atlanta United now as McGrath is double-teamed. Long feed, outlet pass towards the sideline. Garvanian run down from behind by Luke Brennan. And Marich making the call against Atlanta United. 90 seconds of regulation left to play in our first half from Fifth Third Bank Stadium in Kennesaw, Georgia, between Chattanooga and Atlanta. It's 1-0 Atlanta United 2. Chattanooga Football Club Kickoff Radio Network. Gabriel Schrei here as our first half is winding to a close. At the half, there'll be a short break. I'll also have what's going on around the league for you. We'll talk matches that have already happened over last weekend and what's coming up this weekend. Chattanooga, one pass now, two, dumped into the wing. Taken by Atlanta. Cohen has to get rid of this as Garcia Sosa comes after it. Taylor Gray to the center of the field. McGrath a race to the ball. Cleared by Atlanta United. Taken by Chattanooga for a moment. Now it rattles through traffic to Gallardo, who's on the midfield stripe. To Firmino. Nick playing keep away with Jude Arthur. Gallardo to Okello. Harassed by Jalen James along the sideline. 44.5 minutes played of our first half. 30 seconds left in regulation. Almost done with his 45th minute where it's 1-0 Atlanta United. Big collision right on the center of the field. And we've got some shoving between Atlanta and Chattanooga and a yellow card against Rivas Murillo. Flashed twice, so maybe a card against the newcomer for Atlanta United who steps in. Kawasmi got hands in there and there was a shove thrown by Morales as well. Guys getting physical. Alex McGrath not happy. And Mario Marich, now obviously that's one you have to call, but he has called every single thing he could in this first half of play between Chattanooga and Atlanta United. 2 minutes of added time. We rolled into the 46th minute as that shove happened. Off the kick, Chattanooga somehow comes up with this in traffic. Arthur around Firmino, Chattanooga. Back to Jesse Williams, distributed close side, right along the touchline, sent off by Gallardo. We've already played 40 seconds of our 2 minutes of added time. 1-0 Atlanta United. Chattanooga trailing on the road, unfriendly waters in Kennesaw, Georgia. McGrath to Williams, around the defender, taken up by Firmino. Far side to Mimi, through the center circle, all the way back to Kawasmi. He goes around Rivas Murillo. Garvanian chasing down the ball, kept away by Matt Edwards, and somehow still in the touchline. Taylor Gray throws a boot on the ball, and it's out. Atlanta United will keep it. He was the last to touch it. We played a minute and change of our 2 minutes of added time on this first half from Kennesaw, Georgia. 1-0 Atlanta United. Through traffic, McGrath along the center stripe. McGrath has it, the captain on the center circle, battling away from defenders. He's tripped as he passes it away, and now the whistle. He was tripped as he tried to get this to Jesse Williams, taken down by Kareem Tamimi. McGrath takes the kick quickly. 40 seconds played of this second minute. They could call this added time any second now. Chipped far side by Anatoli, looking for help there from Garvanian. Sent off. Last touched by Atlanta United. We played 2 minutes of added time, and they'll call it. That'll do it for our first half of play. 1-0 Atlanta United. We played 47 minutes in that first half. Atlanta United 2 looking very sharp against Chattanooga Football Club in the 90-minute drive. A really good performance. That one goal was scored way back in the 19th minute. Javier Armas, the central midfielder from Spain, well struck, found the twine, made it 1-0 Atlanta United 2. Can they hang on to the lead? We'll find out. We'll look around the league, other matches that happened over the weekend, who the victors were. We'll look at the standings and what's coming up this weekend and MLS Next Pro action, as well as what's coming up for these two clubs. We'll have all that and more during the halftime show and be back with the second half in just a moment on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, Chattanooga Football Club fans. Want to stay up to date with all things Chattanooga FC? Then follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Catch behind-the-scenes action, player interviews, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Join our community online and be part of the excitement. Follow at Chattanooga FC today and never miss a beat. Let's turn the passion up a notch together.
Hi, I'm EJ Williams for American Humane. For thousands of years, dogs have been our best friends in our worst times. Today, we're also learning that our best friends, millions of whom are abandoned each year, are often the best medicine when people are facing obstacles. To help both people and animals, organizations like American Humane have been working to harness the healing power of the human-animal bond, finding animals in need of forever homes and training them as life-saving service and therapy dogs to help our veterans, the elderly, and children overcome the daily obstacles of life. In this way, the rescued can become the rescuers. To find out how you can help give animals and the people they help a new leash on life, please visit AmericanHumane.org.
Show your colors loud and proud. Head over to shop.chattanoogafc.com and gear up with the latest Chattanooga FC merchandise. From jerseys and scarves to hats and accessories, everything you need to support your team in style is just a click away. Every purchase supports the club and spreads the Chattanooga FC spirit far and wide. Visit shop.chattanoogafc.com now and wear your heart on your sleeve.
While serving in Vietnam, a grenade took my ability to see. Today, I'm a sculptor. Now, my fingers are my eyes. I'm Michael Naranjo. As a veteran, I know the challenges of life can be great. In my art, turning a lump of clay into something beautiful, that is worth doing. Life is like that. We each must use what we can to make things better.
DAV helps veterans like Michael get the benefits they've earned. They help more than 1 million veterans every year in life-changing ways.
Now, I show others how they can create something with their own hands. I know it can do a lot of good. With support from DAV, more veterans can shape their lives into a thing of beauty. My victory is bringing beauty into the world.
Michael Naranjo, may your victories inspire many more. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Don't miss a moment of the action with the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Tune in for the full slate of games and experience the thrill of Chattanooga FC football wherever you are. From crucial league matches to electrifying cup battles, we've got it all covered. Be part of the journey every step of the way. Stay tuned to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and keep the game day spirit alive all season long.
At this very moment, Doctors Without Borders is on the ground in communities around the world, delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most. Our teams are bandaging war-wounded patients caught in the crossfire in Sudan, providing clean drinking water in Haiti, and performing emergency C-sections in Yemen. Doctors Without Borders teams are in over 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving work is made possible by our movement of supporters, people like you who help our patients even when they're half a world away. At Doctors Without Borders, we won't stop working to bring our patients and their communities from crisis to care.
At Chattanooga FC, we're more than just a football club. We're a community. Rooted in the heart of Chattanooga, we believe in bringing people together through the beautiful game. Our club thrives on the support and passion of our fans, volunteers, and local partners. Join us as we build a legacy of community, unity, and soccer. Together, we are stronger. Chattanooga FC, your community club.
Kids across America are going to school hungry. Millions of kids every day. Hungry kids get sick more often and can struggle in school. It can be harder for them to focus and learn. But one simple thing can help change all of this for a hungry child in America. Good, healthy food and the energy it brings. With help from caring people across America, No Kid Hungry is providing healthy meals and hope to hungry kids so they can build better futures.
We want to ensure that all of our kids have healthy meals every day.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping feed our kids.
To learn more about ending child hunger in America, go to helpnokidhungry.org today.
Hey, Chattanooga Football Club fans. Want to stay up to date with all things Chattanooga FC? Then follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Catch behind-the-scenes action, player interviews, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Join our community online and be part of the excitement. Follow at Chattanooga FC today and never miss a beat. Let's turn the passion up a notch together.
Welcome back to Kennesaw, Georgia, where it's 1-0, Atlanta United 2 at the half on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Gabriel Schrei here. Atlanta United scoring right at the end of that 19th minute, crossing into the 20th. Ball delivered back to Javier Armas. He scores his third goal of the season. Looking really good. Atlanta United has got a few quality shots on net as well. Jonathan Burke facing more action than ever before this season on the road in Kennesaw against Atlanta United, who leads 1-0 at Fifth Third Bank Stadium. This is our halftime coverage, so we'll talk about a couple of different things. First of all, that is our score. Atlanta United out in front 1-0. A couple of the stats from this match so far. Atlanta has 8 shots. Chattanooga registered at 0 in the StatCast from MLS Next Pro on the website. Shots on goal, 2 for Atlanta, 0 for Chattanooga, obviously. 2 blocked shots for Atlanta, 0 for Chattanooga. Total passes, that's being led by Atlanta. The passing accuracy, still out in front. Chattanooga FC, 85.7% accuracy on the passes. Just a very slim margin, 0.5% ahead of Atlanta United, 2 in that. 4 corners for Atlanta, 0 for Chattanooga. 4 crosses for Atlanta, 0 for Chattanooga. 2 offsides for Chattanooga, 1 for Atlanta through the first half of this match. So really, Atlanta way out in front in all statistical categories at the half and leading 1-0 in this match. Coming up next for Atlanta United C, they are going to go on the road. Chicago Fire 2, April 28th. That's coming up really quickly just this weekend. Then on May 3rd, New York City Football Club 2 comes to Kennesaw, Georgia to take on Atlanta United 2. And finally, another home match for Atlanta United 2 on May 8th against Carolina Core. For Chattanooga Football Club, they'll be back in action. Get your tickets now at ChattanoogaFC.com for this Saturday. Carolina Core, that's this Saturday, April 27th. Then another home match, Orlando City B on May 4th. And on the road on May 10th against Inter Miami 2. All that and more for Chattanooga Football Club. We'll take a look around the league at some of the matches we've seen recently and what's coming up. This one here, 1-0 Atlanta United 2 lead at the halftime break. Looking really good against Chattanooga Football Club, who is 3rd in the Eastern Conference, 1st in the Southeast Division. Atlanta United 2 is 13th in the East and 5th in the Southeast Division. They've been outscored 9-1 in back-to-back losses. So far, bouncing back in this first half against Chattanooga. Can Chattanooga right the ship? We'll find out in the second half. Recent matches recap. Atlanta United on Sunday falling 1-4 right here against Cincinnati. Columbus defeated NYCFC. That was 2-0 at historic Crew Stadium. Philly Union and New York Red Bulls played on Sunday. They played to a draw. Philly won on penalties 4-2 at Subaru Park. Colorado Rapids and North Texas played to a 2-0 finale at University of Denver Soccer Stadium. North Texas winning that one. Timbers clashed with MNUFC. That was a high-scoring game. It ended 4-3. Victory going to Timbers. Tacoma and Whitecaps, that ended scoreless in a draw. Tacoma won on penalties 4-2 at Starfire Sports Complex. And then on Monday, Chicago Fire secured a 2-1 victory over Carolina Core at SeatGeek Stadium. Obviously, our match here, 1-0. Atlanta United 2 leading Chattanooga Football Club. Coming up, another match tomorrow in MLS Next Pro action. Tacoma meeting Town FC at 10 p.m. at Starfire Sports Complex. On the 26th, so not tomorrow, the day after, Friday, Austin hosts Ventura County, 9 p.m. at Palmer Field. 2 matches on Saturday, Chattanooga going up against Carolina at 7 p.m. at Finley Stadium. We'll have that on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. And a packed day of matches on Sunday. Chicago Fire, Atlanta United 2 at SeatGeek. NYCFC, Crown Legacy, 3 p.m. at Belson Stadium. New England, Inter Miami at 3 p.m. at Mark A. Ouellette Stadium. Orlando, Toronto, 3 p.m. at Osceola Heritage Park. Cincinnati, Philly at 4 p.m. LAFC, Timbers at 4. New York Red Bulls, Columbus at 5. Sporting KC, MNUFC at 5. North Texas, Houston at 8:30. And Real Monarchs, Whitecaps at 10 p.m. to cap the day at Zions Bank Stadium. 1-0 Atlanta United 2 lead over Chattanooga Football Club at the half and Next Pro action on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. We'll break and be back with the second half in just a moment. Don't go anywhere.
At Chattanooga FC, we're more than just a football club. We're a community. Rooted in the heart of Chattanooga, we believe in bringing people together through the beautiful game. Our club thrives on the support and passion of our fans, volunteers, and local partners. Join us as we build a legacy of community, unity, and soccer. Together, we are stronger. Chattanooga FC, your community club.
No matter who we are or where we come from, we all experience difficulties in life.
Military veterans know that sometimes it takes strength and determination to make it through.
Whether it's obvious physical challenges or struggles on the inside, it takes strength to ask for help when you need it.
I knew that I had to get support, not just for me, but for the sake of my wife and kids.
Talking about it has helped me feel more like myself again.
Honestly, it was hard to open up at first, but it's changed my life for the better.
Learn how veterans like us have reached out for help. And hear stories of strength and recovery at maketheconnection.net.
Hey, Chattanooga Football Club fans. Want to stay up to date with all things Chattanooga FC? Then follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Catch behind-the-scenes action, player interviews, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Join our community online and be part of the excitement. Follow at Chattanooga FC today and never miss a beat. Let's turn the passion up a notch together.
As the halftime whistle echoes through the stadium, the energy is palpable. The first half brought us moments of sheer brilliance, heart-pounding plays, and the undeniable passion of the beautiful game. But the story is far from over. The field is set for players to turn the tide, for heroes to emerge in the second act of this thrilling encounter. The players are ready, and the fans are on the edge of their seats. The second half promises to be a spectacle of soccer that you won't want to miss. This is where legends are made, where every pass, tackle, and goal writes history. The battle for victory continues, and it's all happening right here, under the lights.
Welcome back to the stadium. Stay with us as we bring you every pass, every move, and every goal. The heart of the game beats here, and you're right in the center of it all. The second half begins now. Let's dive back into the excitement. It's Chattanooga FC, live and free on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Standing by with the call, Gabriel Schrei.
Welcome back to Kennesaw, Georgia. It's time for our 46th minute of play where Atlanta United 2 leads 1-0 against Chattanooga Football Club on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Gabriel Schrei here. Thanks for being with us. Chattanooga quickly as we come out of the gate in this second half. One pass now, two. Long ball. Jimenez Aranzazu backside. James cleared away by Atlanta United on the corner of the 18. Up through the midfield stripe. Atlanta working left to right, down along the far touchline. Looking to attack, still moving into the wing, looking inside. Chipped back door. This sails over the end line on Nick Firmino. Firmino has a great head of steam and just can't finish off what was a brilliant play working the ball down the pitch in Kennesaw. From Fifth Third Bank Stadium, closing in on the 47th minute where it's 1-0 Atlanta United 2. Jonathan Burke between the post for Chattanooga tonight. Gets us started with the ball here. Flips it back close side to Fareed Sarsar. He doesn't like the look. Sarsar, Inatoli, out along the touchline. Chattanooga working right to left. Chattanooga Football Club. Back to Sarsar. Close side along the edge of the 18 of Chattanooga. Prepelica just beyond the penalty arc. Given off, Jimenez Aranzazu. Around Firmino, cut off by Atlanta United 2. Atlanta, far touchline, battling this one. Heavily defended by Jesse Williams. Gallardo leaves it off for Firmino. Healed to him. Firmino into the 18. Gets around Arthur. Wants to fire off a shot. Cleared away by Sarsar. He goes out to Jude Arthur. Jimenez Aranzazu. Back to Arthur. They're in the wing. And now back to the edge of the 18 to Jesse Williams, who goes to Prepelica, and he's got a lot of room to clear this for Chattanooga. Close side. Garvanian delivered around. Chattanooga going to go back to their center back and try that far side again with Jesse Williams. Long ball for Williams and Chattanooga, looking for a deep connection to Mehdi Wamry. Nothing there. This sails on him in the 48th minute. 1-0 Atlanta United 2. Through play and covered This one goes down to the midfield stripe. Atlanta United falls onto the ball. Taylor Gray was after it. Players come together. Falling onto that is Luke Brennan. Back underway after the kick. Chattanooga all the way back with the ball. Fareed Sarsar to the close side. Garvanian doesn't like it along the touchline. Back to Sarsar, now Prepelica. Atlanta United, one of the best in the league in a lot of different categories. 6th overall in goals scored. Just 7 goals scored. That's almost 2 per match. Chattanooga trying Garvanian close side. They lead 1-0 in this match. We're in our 49th minute, halfway through it. Garvanian takes it away from Atlanta United, who had the ball for just a moment near the midfield stripe. Jude Arthur loses it. Tamimi to Nick Firmino. Far side for Atlanta United. They're working left to right. Atlanta looking for help inside. Instead, back to the midfield stripe. Working this all around. Atlanta not liking that. Armas, the lone goal scorer tonight, back to the midfield stripe. Far side along the touchline. Atlanta around Jalen James. Well played to Firmino. Back up top, Luke Brennan. Close side, long delivery. He finds Matt Edwards. Edwards' entry pass into the 18, and a rifled shot is covered by Jonathan Burke. Kareem Tamimi gathers up the ball midway through the 18. Really well struck. The low shot, Burke falls on top of it and keeps it 1-0 as we close in on our 51st minute of play from Fifth Third Bank Stadium in Kennesaw, Georgia. Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network, thanks for being with us. A really good one tonight. Atlanta United out in front. Chattanooga has been able to suppress a lot of the pressure. A few good chances created for Atlanta United through that first half. Chattanooga's just struggling to get shots themselves and get the ball up the field. The StatCast from Next Pro's website currently has Chattanooga as having 0 shots. Prepelica through traffic, finding McGrath, the captain. Alex McGrath harassed and loses the ball. Jimenez Aranzazu, far side. McGrath is still down in the center circle. This one goes out. Tamimi, Jesse Williams coming together. McGrath is back up, will play on. Long ball for Atlanta United, delivered to the close side to Matt Edwards, who's near the midfield stripe, just behind it. And he doesn't like the look, so he's going to roll this back. Atlanta United all the way to the center back. Morales trying the far side for Atlanta. Chipped long over the top of the defense into the wing. Down near the 18, race to the ball. Chipped to Jonathan Burke and away from the attacker. Tamimi pursuing Williams. Jesse goes to Jude Arthur. Arthur slowly working his way across the grass. Comes close side. Way in the back, down on the right side of the field, Chattanooga, Fareed Sarsar to McGrath. McGrath off to Prepelica. We're into the 52nd minute of play where it's 1-0 Atlanta United. Alex McGrath to Arthur. Defended by Firmino. Chattanooga. The defense all the way back. Prepelica back and forth. Fareed Sarsar. Garvanian for a moment. Arthur wants to go back to Prepelica. Now through traffic up the pitch. Whamry. He's going to give it back to Prepelica. The center back looking for that long pass. Here's a laser through traffic. Redirected. Whamry leaves it off. McGrath trying to race after the ball. Sent back to Cohen. A collision and shouting from a lot of the guys on the pitch we play on. Marich doesn't call this. Huge collision. 2 players coming together. Prepelica. Marich calling out to the athletic staff. Tamimi is still down. Everybody coming together for a quick chat on this. Kick from the spot for Atlanta United 2. They'll be about 20, 25 feet beyond the midfield stripe into the attacking end. Chattanooga's Arthur all the way back. Fareed Sarsar. Chattanooga working right to left. Jimenez Aranzazu over the stripe to Garvanian. Close side. Milo steps around one defender. Given off. McGrath doesn't like the look. Jimenez Aranzazu all the way back to the center back. We're almost into our 54th minute, 1-0 Atlanta United. Long pass Chattanooga. Looking towards the 18, just left off for Taylor Gray. This one will sail and escape over the end line. 1-0 Atlanta United, they get the ball back in our 54th minute. Atlanta from the corner of the 18, the keeper Cohen, far side. Atlanta through traffic. Pinballing this all around. Atlanta on the corner of their own 18. Long delivery, just chipped over the top of the defense. Looking to hook up with Gallardo. Noble, back to Gallardo. Chipped into the wing, Prepelica heels it away. Jesse Williams has that stripped off by Atlanta United. Sliding play through traffic, back to Chattanooga at the last moment. Well played by Atlanta, coming down on the attack, just can't string together the right passes. Nearly taken by Tamimi, right outside of the 18. Chattanooga keeps it. Jesse Williams all alone in the corner on the far side. Looking for help and to keep this moving for Chattanooga. Anatoli, midway through the 18, distributes this to the touchline. Chattanooga working it all around. Garvanian heavily defended this one off the boots of an attacker and out of play. Luke Brennan comes up, putting the press on Chattanooga Football Club in Fifth Third Bank Stadium. We're in the 55th minute where it's 1-0 Atlanta United 2. Throw in coming for Chattanooga's Milo Garvanian. Milo onto the field, sent all the way back to the big man from Moldova. Anatoly Prepelica, far side, Jesse Williams. Trying to go around Noble Okello. And Okello, originally from the province of Ontario, grew up in Toronto in Canada. He has been a menace today in Kennesaw, Georgia, shutting down play after play. Ran down Luis Garcia Sosa in that first half. Very physical play style. A lot of fun to watch him play and creates a lot of splashy plays and passes for Atlanta United. 1-0 they lead. 56th minute of play from Kennesaw, Georgia in Fifth Third Bank Stadium. Chattanooga was looking for an attacking pass. It was taken by Atlanta. They clear it back over the midfield stripe. Fareed Sarsar goes all the way back to the keeper of Chattanooga down on our far right side. Chattanooga, one pass now, two. Jimenez Aranzazu to Jalen James. He tries to chip that towards the far sideline. No one's there for it. 1-0 Atlanta. They have the ball just behind the midfield stripe, right off the edge of their own bench. Throw in. Chattanooga looking for the takeaway. James pursuing Okello. Big collision. Two players go down as their boots are tangled. Atlanta, the quick kick. Back and forth we go in Kennesaw, Georgia, between Atlanta United 2, Chattanooga Football Club from Fifth Third Bank Stadium. 1-0 Atlanta United lead. Atlanta, pass to the far side, just on the corner of the 18, through traffic near the center circle. ATL trying to fight this around Jude Arthur. Firmino comes up with it. Long pass towards the 18. Burke comes out for the ball and dives on top of it. He makes the save in the play and gives it off to Garvanian. Long feed to Taylor Gray, who's on the midfield stripe. Chipped around a defender to the captain. McGrath back to Gray. Gray heavily defended. Fights this back around the defender Gallardo. And Chattanooga's Garvanian sends it back to Sarsar, who's near their own 18. So they go from just beyond the midfield stripe all the way back near the penalty arc. Now Chattanooga taking their time with it. 1-0 the score. Atlanta United 2 leading as we close in on the 58th minute from Fifth Third Bank Stadium. MLS Next Pro Soccer action. Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Chattanooga, long ball, looking for Cohen. Taylor Gray a race to it as Cohen is able to clear this away just in time. Chattanooga comes up with it near the midfield stripe off of Cohen's clearing feed. Big collision on a slide tackle. Jimenez Aranzazu after the ball. And the official having words with him. He has made every call tonight. And he will continue to do that. That much can be said. And he's going to go ahead and flash the yellow card. There it is. Jimenez Aranzazu suffers the yellow card. That's his third of the season. The midfielder from Colombia. He's played almost every single minute so far this year, his sixth start already. So Atlanta off the kick, far side along the sideline, now delivered down into the wing. Burke bearing up in the post. This one rolls out of the reach of Atlanta over the end line. Chattanooga gets it back, 59th minute. They trail 1-0 to Atlanta United 2 from Fifth Third Bank Stadium on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Chattanooga back underway. Burke far side. Prepelica up the pitch. Jude Arthur. Arthur looking for help. Working with the ball. Harassed from behind by Firmino. Able to keep it away from him as Firmino blows a tire. Arthur far side. Prepelica, the Moldovan. Given off. Jimenez Aranzazu. Long pass. Arcing this through the air and headed away by Edwards. Chattanooga regathers in traffic. Whamry far side. Jalen James towards the 18. Heavily defended by Jacob Williams. Well struck right side and covered. Cohen dives and makes the save. It remains 1-0 as we close in on our 60th minute at Fifth Third Bank Stadium. Cohen will put us back underway for Atlanta United. Cohen rockets this far side along the touchline. Atlanta United through traffic, heavily battling it out for the ball, and James is going to get hit with a foul. Tons of contact between these two going after the ball. James catches the whistle. Now the ball sent back off intentionally by Chattanooga in our 60th minute. They trail 1-0 to Atlanta United 2. Thanks for being with us, Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. We were trying to come up with a name for this before the match, and they were talking on Soccer Down Here this morning about it being called the 90-minute drive. I like that. I was calling it the Battle of I-75, which both are kind of hokey and fun, and that's what I'm looking for. If you have any great ideas, let me know on Twitter, at SchryGuy, SCHRAYGUY. And be sure to follow the club at Chattanooga FC for news, updates, highlights, and more. Back underway, ball thrown in along the midfield stripe. 61st minute, 1-0 Atlanta. Through traffic, back onto the stripe, a header, Chattanooga, one pass now to Taylor Gray towards the 18 on the penalty arc, a shot deflected away. This one rattles off the boots of the defender. He's shut down by Tamimi on the back. It goes off over the touchline, and so Garvanian will throw in for Chattanooga, and he's along the wing. Milo Garvanian, Chattanooga Football Club, thrown in all the way back to the stripe. Sarsar, far side. Prepelica on the circle. To Jude Arthur, streaking through and taken now by Brennan. And Atlanta United loses this as Jude Arthur will not let him continue on with the ball. 1-0 Atlanta United, 62nd minute coming in Kennesaw, Georgia. We've already played 15 minutes of this second half. So far, little to no pressure for Chattanooga Football Club. On the pitch right now, Atlanta United, Cohen in the goal. In the back, it's Williams, Morales, Edwards in the middle, Okello, Armas, Gallardo, Firmino, Brennan, and Tamimi up front. For Chattanooga Football Club, Burke in goal. On the back, it's Williams, Prepelica, Sarsar, Garvanian, McGrath, Arthur, and Garcia Sosa in the middle. And up front, it's James, Murillo, and Gray. Atlanta United working their way left to right on the attack. Here's a pass to the back side of the 18 and headed away. Chattanooga comes up with it. Working right to left towards the midfield stripe. Jimenez Aranzazu stops and delivers it down to the touchline all the way back to the center back. Jude Arthur loses it on the center circle. This is Luke Brennan left to right. Backside to the corner of the 18. Atlanta United well struck. It sails up into row C. Great pass by Luke Brennan. Goes backside. Atlanta United has a beautiful scoring chance in the 63rd minute. It remains 1-0 Atlanta. Chattanooga Football Club just cannot generate scoring chances. CFC walks this out. The keeper got us started. Jonathan Burke gave it off to Anatoly Prepelica. He dices it back and forth. with Fareed Sarsar. Back and forth, back and forth. They're walking their way slowly beyond the penalty arc, now nearly midway through the backside of the pitch. Here's a pass to Jimenez Aranzazu, stolen again by Luke Brennan, right along the stripe. Brennan delivers it inside, taken back by Chattanooga in the wing. 64th minute, 1-0 Atlanta United. Garvanian, Jimenez Aranzazu in the wing. Far side, the center back just beyond the penalty arc of Chattanooga. CFC. Long delivery. Alex McGrath, well played through traffic, left off Jalen James. He's double teamed and taken down hard. Matt Edwards sends him to the grass and he's still down, and immediately the whistle as Mario Maric makes his way over to where he's lying on the grass. And the Chatta hooligans, who always travel so well, chanting, got one right at Maric. Now Chattanooga, a kick maybe 25 feet beyond the edge of the 18. Good position. Not fantastic, just good. Garvanian and McGrath standing by, waiting for the signal. McGrath leaves it. Garvanian walking it, chipped down deep in the 18. McGrath centering feed, sent straight up into the air and off of the pinch by Atlanta United defensively. Well played on the back. The newcomer Ramsey Kawazmi just came from the USL Championship side to Atlanta United 2. Able to make the play. 1-0 Atlanta United. They lead in the 65th minute. A corner kick for Chattanooga. McGrath will take the corner. Goal box is loaded. Here's the delivery. Backside, Prepelica is tied up. And we play on as the whistle sounds. Maric blowing the whistle. Javier Armas, the one who is able to contest the big guy, the Moldovan Prepelica.
Chattanooga FC with a substitution here in the
Chattanooga making a change. Taylor Gray coming out. Jesus Abana coming in his place. He'll play on the wing. Very, very good attacker. He's been electric all season long. Since he came to Chattanooga, an electric addition to the lineup. He's on the pitch. We'll see what he can do in this second half. Jesus Abada, originally from San Diego, California, 14 goals as a full pro. This is his 99th appearance. Underway, Cohen will start us for Atlanta United. They lead 1-0, 66th minute. Sent towards the midfield stripe. It rattles around through traffic and is booted off far side. Throw incoming, Chattanooga with the ball. They're on the attacking side midway up the pitch. Going to throw it back towards the midfield stripe. Prepelica all the way back. Sarsar, close side now on the circle. That's Garvanian. Doesn't like it. Fareed, Anatoly, long feed. Jimenez Aranzazu, right to left. Played down to the corner of the 18 and cleared off away from Jalen James. That's a really smart decision by Atlanta United. They see that pass coming. Matt Edwards, the one who makes the play. Instead of trying to defend that, he just sends it off. Throw in by Chattanooga on the wing. Battling for possession. Atlanta United wants to take it away. They lead 1-0. Prepelica comes up with it. Back near the midfield stripe, all the way back to Fareed Sarsar. Chattanooga is going to do a full reset all the way back to Burke, the keeper, who's standing on the penalty arc. 68th minute coming up in Kennesaw, Georgia from Fifth Third Bank Stadium. 1-0 Atlanta United leading Chattanooga Football Club on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Right to left, Chattanooga. And as this one is sent towards the circle, right away stopped by Maric. We've got another change coming on the field of play. This time it's Okello who is coming off. Instead, we'll see Torres for Atlanta United. Torres from Silver Spring, Maryland. He'll be in the central midfield position. Got his first ever start and pro appearance against FC Cincinnati emerged from Atlanta United's youth system. This is his first stint as a pro. Just 16 years old. Coaches are talking to the guys on the pitch. Marich and the officiating crew giving them just an extra moment after the substitution before we get back underway. 69th minute, 1-0 Atlanta United 2 from Kennesaw, Georgia at Fifth Third Bank Stadium. Chattanooga, Atlanta on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Back underway, delivered back for Reed Sarsar, Prepelica. Long ball through traffic. Taken at. Atlanta United can't gather. Now Brennan spins through traffic away from Garvania. Nifty move right on that line, trying to go around, and this one's sent off. Luke Brennan from Atlanta, Georgia. He's been very good. Comes from the team youth academy. Very versatile on the wings. 8 goals, 8 assists. Key contributor. Atlanta up the field. 1 pass, now 2. Delivered well by Matt Edwards. Ball comes right back to him. Not a lot of space for Armas to work. Going all the way back to the center back. Atlanta United 2. Sent by Morales to the far side along the sideline. Left to right goes Atlanta. 70th minute, 1-0 Atlanta United 2, leading Chattanooga. Zipping the ball back and forth. Atlanta looking for space to move this. Chattanooga, early this season, a goal difference of +8. 13 goals scored, just 5 allowed. They've been very efficient. Chattanooga, until now, has been creating lots of shots, averaging almost 11 per match. Atlanta, long pass, now towards the corner of the 18, walking it down, sent back out front towards the penalty arc. It sails, Atlanta regathers. Atlanta chipped backside. Jonathan Burke flashes the gloves and makes the save. A great decision, an unselfish decision. Tamimi and Brennan are parked back door. And Atlanta United's got the ball on the far side. Well played, skying that. Gallardo, the midfielder from Argentina, tries to find help backside, looking for that score. It would have been really a put-away goal, as it's already 1-0 in the 71st minute. Atlanta leads Chattanooga from Fifth Third Bank Stadium. Chattanooga a clearing ball. Chattanooga comes up with it in traffic for a moment, and now Whamry goes down. He wants the whistle. Back up quickly as Marich makes the signal. Firmino came up with it. Didn't keep it for long before Marich blows this dead. So Chattanooga will have the kick from right between the midfield stripe and the 18. 2 changes coming. Scratch that. Jalen James comes off. In his place, we're going to see Joseph Perez, the defender from Anaheim, California. McGrath back to Arthur. Through the center circle, Chattanooga far side, Prepelica on the line, looking both ways. Long delivery, touchline far side. Chattanooga chipped in deep. Here we go, Whamry has it, he's signaled offside. Whamry gets that down along the end line, just a bit too deep, and the official says that's offside. That's the 3rd of this match. This season, now we've seen 19 offside calls against Chattanooga. Atlanta United, 1 pass now, 2 over the midfield stripe into the attacking third towards the 18, taken by Chattanooga along the touchline. Prepelica has it. The center back rolls it to the very center of the field, just beyond the penalty arc of Chattanooga. They're way back on the right side, far side along the touchline. Chattanooga looking for some progress here. Nowhere to go. Prepelica back with it. Sent to Sarsar. Chipped. Jimenez Aranzazu. Chattanooga down over the midfield stripe, harassed by Firmino, given off Perez. Trying out Luke Brennan, who takes it away. Coming up with this is Tamimi. He's got a little convoy, taken by Jude Arthur, and it comes right back to the boots of Tamimi. Atlanta United leading 1-0, 73rd minute. They've got the ball just behind the center circle. Jesus Abana crashing down on the ball. Whamry after it. Atlanta all the way back to the center back. Now chipped. Long ball along their own 18. harassed by Ibarra, playing keep away. Down along the touchline, Matt Edwards might be in trouble, double team. Going back, corner of the 18, Atlanta United. They lead 1-0, playing keep away with Chattanooga. Towards the midfield stripe, a ton of contact, and Marich doesn't blow the whistle. He hasn't missed anything all night and does not blow the whistle on a straight-up form tackle. I can't believe that. 1-0 Atlanta United lead. 74th minute of play from Fifth Third Bank Stadium. Chattanooga with the ball. Fareed Sarsar on the midfield stripe through the circle. Jude Arthur. Far side. Prepelica down along the touchline. Chattanooga, one connection, now two. McGrath delivered towards the wing. Ball comes back to him off the boots of Gallardo. Sent off by Gallardo and Atlanta United, so Garvanian will throw in for Chattanooga. 75th minute coming, 1-0 Atlanta United. Just over 15 minutes left to play. Two changes coming for Atlanta United. Tamimi's going to come out of the match. In his place,
Ashton Gordon.
We're going to see Ashton Gordon.
And also in the 74th minute, exiting the match number 55, Matias Gallardo. Entering the match number 52.
Matias Gallardo, such a key piece. He'll check out, get a much-deserved rest after tonight. Centeno in his place, the right back from Stockton, California. Chattanooga Football Club trailing on the road to Atlanta United 2, Fifth Third Bank Stadium. Atlanta leading on their home turf and looking good. We've played 75 minutes on the grass at Fifth Third Bank. Night has fallen, the sun has gone down. Cohen sends the ball, skying, rocketing up the field. Chattanooga deflected across. Alex McGrath taken by Atlanta United. Chipped deep. Jonathan Burke comes way out of the box for this. He's going to let it go as it sails over the end line. 1-0 Atlanta United. Chattanooga trailing. They're the number 3 team in the Eastern Conference, the first in the Southeastern Division. Atlanta United is the 13th team in the Eastern Conference, 5th in the Southeast Division. Back and forth, long delivery. Alex McGrath rolling it over the line. Big collision, battle for the ball. Atlanta United can't believe it. Whamry goes down. He was battling it out with Kawasmi. Ball goes to Chattanooga. McGrath will take the kick from just beyond the line. Just over the midfield stripe, maybe 10 feet. Chattanooga working right to left, trailing 1-0 to Atlanta United. Deep in the 76th minute from Fifth Third Bank. Alex McGrath knifing his way up the field, left off. Whamry chipped into the wing. Jesus Ibarra taken away quickly by Matt Edwards and Atlanta United. Down into the corner. Kept on by Perez. A slide tackle sends this off. Kawasmi into the stands. Chattanooga will throw in. Perez to deliver the ball. Joseph in the 77th minute calling out for help. Jesus Ibarra down in the corner to his left. Instead, rifles it down towards the corner of the 18. Chipped out front. Jude Arthur has a lot of space. Sent across. Jesse Williams teed up for Milo Garvanian. Garvanian skying this close side, headed by Edwards on the corner of the 18, outside to Perez, and a big collision. Atlanta United well played defensively. They take over with the ball as two players come together on the corner of the 18. Perez is bodied defensively by Luke Brennan. We play on. Atlanta United with the ball, 78th minute coming, they lead 1-0. Regulation winding quickly. Chattanooga trailing on the road. They've been good in these situations all year long. Scored on the clutch last week as Alex McGrath scored the winner against Huntsville City Football Club on the road. They've already gone to shootouts twice this regular season. They've only played 5 matches. They went to shootouts in their first ever match against Huntsville City Football Club. They went to shootouts against New York City Football Club in the Big Apple on the road. A big collision midway in the backside for Chattanooga between the 18 and the stripe. Jimenez Aranzazu puts us underway with a kick. All the way back to the keeper, Burke. Burke and Chattanooga, the ball just beyond the goal box. Fareed Sarsar walks it outside of the penalty arc. The center back, Prepelica. Midway through the backside, Jimenez Aranzazu. Chattanooga trailing 1-0. 79th minute is coming in Fifth Third Bank Stadium. Perez touches this around Matt Edwards. He comes up with the ball. He was looking for Jesus Ibarra. Far side, race to it. Garvanian doesn't win it. McGrath a slide tackle. We play on. Left to right, Atlanta United has a head of steam along the touchline. Sent off by Prepelica. Moldovan sells out to keep this off the field of play. Anatoly has had a storied career. He's a towering presence on the back. Amazing versatility. Comes from Spartak's Jermala, joined the roster in the beginning of the 2023 Nisa season, a wealth of experience. Played in the Moldovan Superliga, Divizia Națională. He is just an imposing physical threat and very talented. Atlanta United working left to right. They've got the ball. Through traffic. One connection now to Armas. Goes across the center circle. Far side, Jacob Williams, touchline. Midway between the midfield stripe and the 18. Atlanta United streaking inside. Here's a shot to the left. It goes straight up as it goes left of the twine and out of play. Ricocheting off of the stands. It remains 1-0 Atlanta United. 80th minute in Fifth Third Bank Stadium. Chattanooga Football Club trails to Atlanta United 2. MLS Next Pro action on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Just over 10 minutes of regulation to play between these two clubs. Chattanooga Football Club, a lot on the line. Atlanta United Football Club is looking to right the ship for ATL UTD2. Prepelica just beyond the 18 of Chattanooga. Rolls this to Jimenez Aranzazu. Playing some keep away for Fareed Sarsar. Being harassed from both directions. The spin move by Jimenez Aranzazu. Long delivery. It's just short of his target, Milo Garvanian. Sent back down to Luke Brennan. Brennan walks it back towards the midfield stripe around Perez. Well played back to Brennan. He's got Matt Edwards he's looking for. Left off, chipped inside and cleared away into the Chattahooligans by Anatoly Prepelica. We're into the 81st minute, 10 minutes of regulation to play as it's 1-0 Atlanta United 2. Atlanta United will throw in Matt Edwards to do the duties just beyond the wing of ATL. Down the attacking third, a scoring chance for Atlanta United. This could be the put-away goal. Onto the 18, Firmino chips it to the end line. It sails on him and back to Chattanooga as Burke will put us back underway. Chattanooga Football Club, taking a look at their stats, they're in the top 10 in the league in goals scored, goals per game, least goals allowed, third best in the league. Goal difference, they're the best in the league at first with 8. Penalty kicks taken, they're 5th in the league. Great first year in Next Pro for Chattanooga. One of the best in the league in fouls and fouls drawn. I mean, it's endless. Shooting percentage is 4th in the league. Saves percentage is 3rd. Tonight they trail on the road at Fifth Third Bank Stadium 1-0 to the 13th team in the Eastern Conference. We're in the 82nd minute. Regulation coming to a close. Chattanooga is just over the midfield stripe. Ball taken for a moment and lost. Jacob Williams gets boots onto it. Sails off the field. Thrown back in by Chattanooga. McGrath to the sideline. Long ball for Jimenez Aranzazu. Wants the call, not coming. Atlanta comes up with the ball. To their own penalty arc. Chip close side to Matt Edwards. He'll work with it. Harassed by Jesus Ibarra. Sent back into the 18, down on the far left. 1-0 Atlanta United, 83rd minute coming. Chattanooga takes it away. Jesus Ibarra left off. Jimenez Aranzazu. Backside, Chattanooga's McGrath has it stolen away. Well played. McGrath fighting for that ball. Playing keep away is Armas, who scored our lone goal tonight. Back to McGrath off a turnover. Just over the midfield stripe, Chattanooga with it. McGrath walking it away from the center circle towards the 18. Long pass for Garvanian to Cohen, the keeper. Atlanta United sends it into the far wing. Down on the left side, they lead 1-0, trying to keep this away from Chattanooga in the closing stages. Long ball, Luke Brennan, close side, race to it with Perez. This is loose in the wing. Still a foot race. Perez shoves away Brennan. He comes up with a football. Joseph, midway through the 83rd, 1-0 Atlanta United. Sar delivered to Jesus Sabata, who's fighting for it with Atlanta United. Chattanooga's going to have possession. We're coming into the 84th minute. 7 minutes of regulation left to play. 1-0 Atlanta United 2. Chattanooga, far side. Working right to left. Jesse Williams through traffic. Jimenez Aranzazu goes back to him. Doesn't like the look. Delivered back to him. Chattanooga over the midfield stripe. Centered, Alex McGrath. He's got a lot of room. McGrath to Jesus Ibarra on the corner of the 18. Jesus walks it up the line, out to the penalty. And here's a shot left side from the penalty arc by Jimenez Aranzazu. It goes wide. Well placed on the pass. Jesus Ibarra gets the ball, walks it up to the corner of the 18. He's not defended, but defenders closing in on him. So instead of taking what's not a clean shot, he sends it inside to Jimenez Aranzazu. He takes just a second to evaluate the situation, decides his best look is to take the shot. It goes just wide left. Good placement. If he had had that between the posts, it would have been a goal. Late in the 84th minute, we're about to start the 85th. Chattanooga takes it away off the inbound by Atlanta United. Whamry, Jesus Ibarra standing in the wing just along the touchline. Deep left side, now sent back out towards the midfield stripe. The center back just beyond the center circle. Prepelica chipped inside looking for the header from Whamry. Headed off instead by Atlanta United, who sends it off the pitch. And now blown dead by Marich, the official. The referee giving the ball to Atlanta United on the violation down to the 18. Too much shoving and grabbing. Ball back to Atlanta. They lead 1-0. 85th minute, closing in on the 86th. 5.5 left to play in regulation. We'll certainly have some stoppage time. The question is how much. Looking close side for Brennan. Atlanta United sails this ball. Perez will throw in for Chattanooga. Joseph Perez, one of the most experienced players on the field tonight on the grass. Jimenez Aranzazu is run down and now receiving a warning from Marich. And Marich is not happy with him, letting him have it. Jimenez Aranzazu, as he went down, his boots caught Armas. Marich is saying that's intentional and warning him. Throw-in coming for Chattanooga. Midway between the midfield stripe and the 18 on the attack again. They're down on the left side. Sent back over the stripe to Farid Sarsar. Curving pass far side just beyond the midfield stripe in the attacking end. Prepelica with it. Ball comes right back to him. He's just behind the midfield stripe. To the circle. Sarsar trailing 1-0. Chattanooga Football Club closing in on the 87th minute. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left to play in regulation. Stoppage time a certainty. Long feed for Chattanooga. Jesse Williams along the edge of the wing. Garvanian, Williams. Chattanooga's in trouble. Heavily defended there. Jude Arthur playing keep away from Nick Firmino. Back to Prepelica. Chattanooga, Sarsar, close side. Just over the midfield stripe. Defended by Brennan. Perez goes to Abada. Around him, Whamry grabbed at. Playing some keep away with Kawazmi. Chattanooga still with the ball, far side. In the 87th minute, closing in on the 88th, 1-0 Atlanta United 2, Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network from Fifth Third Bank Stadium. Chattanooga grinding it out, late stages. Prepelica chips this long ball into the close wing. Jesus Ibarra has it down near the edge of the 18. Ibarra out front. Jimenez Aranzazu just beyond the penalty arc chips it inside, and it sails on Chattanooga. He was looking for Milo Garvanian. Garvanian had the defender beat, and the pass was just a step beyond the reach of Milo. And so that'll wrap up the 87th minute and push us into the 88th, where it's 1-0 Atlanta United 2. 3 minutes left in regulation, pending stoppage time. From Fifth Third Bank Stadium, Atlanta United in the lead. They've got the ball. Cohen sends us back underway. Long feed, headered by Anatoly. Chattanooga has it taken away by Luke Brennan, blown dead. The official says there's a shove on the backside. Ball to Chattanooga. 2.5 left until our 90th minute has concluded. Chattanooga up the pitch, Whammery far side, McGrath midway through the stripe and 18. Far side into the wing, Chattanooga centering feed by Williams is sent off effectively by Atlanta United. They lead 1-0. Chattanooga needs an equalizer if they want to win. They need an equalizer if they want to force penalty kicks. Into the corner, this one sent off. Whammery couldn't keep it on for Chattanooga. They'll throw on again. 89th minute of play now. 1-0 Atlanta United 2. Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network from Fifth Third Bank Stadium. Chattanooga for the throw-in, taking their time. Prepelica wiping his hands off on the front of the stands. Looking inside, box is loaded up. Prepelica skying this into the 18. Big header sent back outside. Anatoly chipped it back door. Jesse Williams can't get to it in time. Atlanta United clears it away. It rolls over the touchline, close corner. Midway through the 89th minute, 1-0 Atlanta United. Throw-in coming for Chattanooga Football Club. Sent onto the pitch. Chipped around the defender. Perez has this taken away. Joseph Perez will throw in for Chattanooga. 1-0, Atlanta United lead. And we've reached the 90th minute of play. Chattanooga over the top of a defender, and Whammery is taken down on the corner of the 18, thrown to the ground. We start play too quickly. Marich blows his whistle and stops us. And people are shouting, they're shoving down on the field. Marich trying to break it up. And players coming apart on their own. I believe he may have just tossed one of the Atlanta United players from the match. A little extra shove on the back. Marich is still trying to short this out. I think we're going to see a free kick for Chattanooga from 15 feet beyond the 18. Clock continues to wind halfway through the 90th minute. We've sorted that. McGrath will take the kick for Chattanooga. He's 15 feet beyond the 18 on the close side near the corner. Two defenders and Cohen between him and an equalizing goal. 10 seconds from reaching the end of the 90th minute. McGrath, there's the signal. Alex McGrath chipped backside. The header sends it away for Atlanta United. We've reached full time. 3 minutes of stoppage time to play at Fifth Third Bank Stadium. To the corner of the 18. Here's a shot wide right for Chattanooga. Whammery delivered that expertly to the corner. The shot was well struck. Not enough power on it, and it's off the mark as that one rattles and rolls over the end line. Halfway through the 91st minute, 2.5 of stoppage time left to play from Fifth Third Bank Stadium. Atlanta United leads 1-0 on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. A corner now for Chattanooga Football Club. Milo Garvanian to take the corner. Box is stuffed with bodies. Here it is, chipped inside. The keeper, Cohen, swats it away, throwing a glove. Garvanian outside. Chattanooga has it. Jimenez Aranzazu chipped aerial ball, rainbow backside, and Prepelica can't deliver that out front. Deflected away by Matt Edwards. Big collision. No call. We play on. Atlanta United left to right. Long feed down to the far touchline. Streaking down into the wing. Here's Nick Firmino. Centering ball. Chance for Atlanta United just beyond the goal box. Deflected by Perez. Atlanta United keeps the ball in the 1-0 lead. 92nd minute now. 3 minutes of stoppage time to play. A goal would have ended this one. Atlanta United with it. Far wing. Trying to chip it around the defender, Jesse Williams. Here's a pass close side. Firmino, the header, it sails on him just over the top of the crossbar. Nearly a score. Nick Firmino expertly played. We played half of our stoppage time. Midway through the 92nd minute, we had 3 minutes of added time. 90 seconds, perhaps a little more, perhaps a little less to play. Chattanooga right to left, long ball. Jesus Abada along the 18, a battle for it, and sent off by Atlanta United in the close corner. Chattanooga quickly, Perez looking to throw in. We've reached the 93rd minute of play from Fifth Third Bank Stadium. Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. They trail 1-0 to Atlanta United. Jesus Abada sent down by Brennan, tied up by the boots. A kick. Chattanooga to the corner. Jimenez Aranzazu, heavily defended, chipped inside. A header here. McGrath back door. Big collision. McGrath goes down on the penalty arc. Whamry takes a shot, regathers. He has it, walking along the 18. Delivered to the corner. Jesse Williams back to Whamry, down along the end line. Centered out front. Chattanooga, one shot, now two. Backside. Cohen with an incredible save. Dives, throws a glove. It remains 1-0 Atlanta United as they clear the ball away midway through our 93rd minute. Just seconds left to go from Fifth Third Bank Stadium. Chattanooga looking at probably their last chance to force a penalty shootout at Fifth Third Bank. Ball is sent off. We've now played 3 minutes of stoppage time, which is what the signal was for. This one could end at any second. Atlanta United will throw in. Clock winding, well over 3 minutes of added time played now. We're midway through the 94th minute. Off the throw-in, Chattanooga the header. Sent aerial. Matt Edwards tries to send this back into the center circle, and Atlanta United wins. They snap a 2-game skid at home against Chattanooga Football Club, the #1 team in the Southeast Division, the #3 team in the Eastern Conference. Congratulations to Atlanta United on the big win at Fifth Third Bank Stadium. Chattanooga falls on the road in the 90-minute drive. Great effort from both clubs today, and that's tough. Now Chattanooga and Atlanta have to turn around and play again this weekend. Chattanooga has to play at home on the 27th against Carolina Core. Atlanta United gets one more day off their next match on the 28th, Sunday, against Chicago Fire. But the tough thing is they have to go to Chicago up in the Windy City. That is no short trip. We'll take a break, be back with some quick post-game analysis on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Don't go anywhere.
Show your colors loud and proud. Head over to shop.chattanoogafc.com and gear up with the latest Chattanooga FC merchandise. From jerseys and scarves to hats and accessories, everything you need to support your team in style is just a click away. Every purchase supports the club and spreads the Chattanooga FC spirit far and wide. Visit shop.chattanoogafc.com now and wear your heart on your sleeve.
While serving in Vietnam, a grenade took my ability to see. Today, I'm a sculptor. Now, my fingers are my eyes. I'm Michael Naranjo. As a veteran, I know the challenges of life can be great. In my art, turning a lump of clay into something beautiful, that is worth doing. Life is like that. We each must use what we can to make things better.
DAV helps veterans like Michael get the benefits they've earned. They help more than 1 million veterans every year in life-changing ways.
Now, I show others how they can create something with their own hands. I know it can do a lot of good. With support from DAV, more veterans can shape their lives into a thing of beauty. My victory is bringing beauty into the world.
Michael Naranjo, may your victories inspire many more. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
A 1-0 final. Atlanta United takes the victory on their home turf from Fifth Third Bank Stadium. The goal scored by Armas, a penalty kick in the 20th minute, the lone goal of tonight's match. So the number 13 team in the Eastern Conference is able to topple the number 3 team. Just a couple of points swinging their way. That'll get them up to the middle of the conference standings. Chattanooga obviously going to slide a little bit, and such a tough turnaround. Chattanooga Football Club playing match after match after match, playing on Saturday on the road in Huntsville City. Obviously, these are close drives, but still the wear and tear combined with practice and just everyday life is a lot for anybody. I don't care who you are, what level of professional athletics. That's a lot of tight turnarounds. And Chattanooga Football Club playing a second match in a row on the road. But it only gets tougher from here because now Chattanooga has to return home and defend Fort Finley against Carolina Core this Saturday, the 27th. Atlanta United going on the road to Chicago Fire 2, which is no tough test either. That's going to be a very difficult match for them to take points out of in the Windy City on the road. Likely to be cold up north as well this weekend. I know it's going to be a little cold on the East Coast. 60 degrees tomorrow in Philadelphia. We'll see how these two clubs handle it, move on, and move forward. Lots of action coming up for these two. Some final thoughts for you. A quick look at the stats in this one. Chattanooga only got 6 shots off. 2 of them were on goal. 13 shots tonight for Atlanta. Both clubs blocked 3 shots. Chattanooga connected on way more passes, 530, 370 connected passes for Atlanta United. 4 corners for ATL, 2 for CFC. 9 crosses for Atlanta, 4 for Chattanooga. Chattanooga also picked up 4 more offside calls, which they've struggled with all season. They like that deep look. It works for them when they can connect it and keep it from being an offside call, but when they get hit with that, it certainly dings their momentum. 16 fouls both ways. Marich called everything he saw tonight, called a really tight match, but called it evenly. And we played to a 1-0 final, Atlanta United 2, toppling the number 3 team in the Eastern Conference, the number 1 team in the Southeast Division. So Chattanooga Football Club no longer undefeated in MLSNP play. Their first loss of the year, they dropped to 3-1-2. 2 draws. They took 1 on a penalty shootout. They lost another on the road in New York City to NYCFC 2 on a penalty shootout. They continue to build points, but tonight, unable to claim any at Fifth Third Bank Stadium. Atlanta United 2 rises to 2-3-0, and they snap a 2-game skid before going on the road this weekend. Well, that'll do it for me. I appreciate you tuning in and hope you enjoyed all of the coverage on the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Be sure to join us this Saturday. Tune in live and free as Chattanooga hosts Carolina Core FC.
On behalf of both clubs, the fans, Gabriel Schrei, and the entire team at the Chattanooga Kickoff Network, I'm Brian Vale, bidding you farewell. Thank you for tuning in for today's edition of Professional Soccer.
All events airing on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network are broadcast live and are copyright material. Today's match will be archived for replay inside of the app or platform where you tuned in. For detailed recaps, highlights, and to secure tickets for upcoming matches, make your way to ChattanoogaFC.com. Stay informed with all of the action and never miss a chance to support your team live from the stands. Do you have game day snapshots? We'd love to see them. Tag us in your photos when you share them on social media. Are you using team hashtags with your posts? Remember to include hashtag Chattanooga Always and hashtag SomosCFC in all of your posts about Chattanooga FC. Let's unite on social media. Whether we come out on top or not, we stand together. Be sure that you're also following us on social media. Connect with Chattanooga FC on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Do you have feedback or bright ideas? We're all about making game day the best it can be. If you have suggestions or thoughts on how we can enhance the experience, we're eager to hear them. Drop by our website today to connect with us and submit your suggestions.
Gathers it up on the edge of the 18, looking for help, gets around a defender, well struck, he scores! 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club! Roaches delivers a strike left side, 2-1 Chattanooga lead! Chattanooga Football Club out in front.
This broadcast is a proud product of the Chattanooga Kickoff Network.